But no, I mean, we went to go see Captain Marvel. He's like, yeah, he goes, it's only going to cost me like $30, $40 a down payment. He's like, holy shit, Mike. He goes, that thing almost cost me $300 a down payment. I was like, God damn.
Holy shit. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 113. We are back. There was some family things that I had to handle, and it was a sad situation, but I'm back. I'm feeling better. We're back. And,
hi, we're back.
Hello.
No. But, you know, I feel like somebody should lose a life. I just feel like
that's Michael.
Just take a random life from somebody. That's what I should do.
Yeah, yourself. You're contributing this idea.
I'm just playing. What's up, everybody? All right. Well, let's get with our introductions. Let's just do that right away. Starting with LaLa Alexis. What's up, LaLa? Introduce yourself and tell everybody what you're playing.
Hello and welcome. My name is Alexis from Yes, welcome. I am currently grinding out Fortnite like always, but also I've been getting really into these Telltale games, all of them. I've been playing like all of them. I'm playing the final season of The Company and also of The Walking Dead. I'm gonna beat that one, and then I just got The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, I know, Terry, you like Wolf Among Us. I know you like that. I think you played that on stream. I can't remember if you streamed it or not. But yeah, I do like those. You would think that you wouldn't like them because there's like no action, but they're so well written.
The Walking Dead one has hella action. Like
it does. It's got like QTE, the QTE.
You're just under a lot of stress, and you're like, I gotta press A really fast.
True. All right. Well, welcome, LaLa. All right, and next up, we got Brandon the Whole Man. What's up, man? Make sure you say this in an adult voice. But introduce yourself and tell everybody what you're currently playing.
Hello, it's me, Brandon the Whole Man here. And currently, I'm still... You know what, Michael? You failed for interrupting.
No, it's B-Dog from now on.
Oh, no, I can't.
No, it's still the whole man. I'm still the whole man, Michael.
Yeah. What's up?
There's nothing.
What's up, Short? What's up, Nemi Canada? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I am currently still grinding out Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm near the end of... I'm still at the end of the boss fight, so I'm almost done with Kingdom Hearts 2.
All right.
And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is next.
You think, LaLa, he'll be triggered coming from Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, because there's hella games in the middle. You gotta play other ones. You can't hop on a 3. You at least have to play.
Yeah, you need Recode, Chain, you need...
No, you don't have to play any of them. Just Dream Drop Distance and Birth by...
You need to play that one game nobody bought, and they only sold like 1,000 copies.
So Dream Drop Distance next.
One you should play. No, that one you should play before Kingdom Hearts 3 at least.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't have to play Chain of Memories. You kind of they kind of tell you everything in Kingdom Hearts 2 what happens in Chain of Memories. Also, when you watch 385/2 days, that also tells you about Chain of Memories and what's going to happen right before Kingdom Hearts 2. If you just watch that one and play Dream Drop Distance, you should be fine.
And then you gotta read the book, and then you gotta read the manga of this.
I know, but the names of those sound so weird. It's like 385.
Let's have how many days that Sora was away during Chain of Memories. These 300 days is Roxas. What happens when Sora's in the egg and Roxas is out is what's telling you. There's 385 days while this is happening. It makes sense. You have to play the game.
And then birth by sleep. It's like... what? You know, so it's just like words. I just say soup. There's a word. Soup. There's another word. Let's just do it.
I don't know how it relates to the title. That one I can't defend.
Exactly. All right. Well, welcome, Brandon. Next up, we have King. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell everybody what you.
What up, everybody? This is the King. King from Twitch. Now that I'm so glad I'm streaming now. Games currently playing on stream. Trying to 100% Crash 2. I 100% Crash 3 and Crash 1. So I only have that game left. Also, I'm playing Alien Isolation. I know Danny knows that I'm getting scared of that game.
Dude, he's scaring the shit out of me, man. Like, and I got bad nerves, man.
Been playing also Anthem.
It's a, I got maybe a final round with Anthem, but
all right.
Well, we'll talk about it because we do have a segment where we talk about it, and I'm still trying to figure out if Anthem should be in my final round or not. So I'm kind of going back and forth, but it depends on our discussion today about it.
If you throw it out in the final round, I'm gonna have to go in to combat you.
Oh, so we'll see. I might do it. I might have a battle final round. We might do that today, but we'll see. All right. Next up, we got Big Mike. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell everybody what you're playing.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing Division 2 lately and Anthem. Trash. That's all I've been playing. You can say what you want.
That trash. No.
I'm actually enjoying both.
I've been playing it too, actually.
I'm actually enjoying both of them. I've always been heavy on the heavy loot shooters.
What's up, random guy? This motherfucker's name is Random Guy. It's like
on Borderlands 3.
It's like, how do I create a sock account? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Well, you can't be like that. We don't know if he's a stock account. But welcome to the stream, Random Guy.
I think he just wanted us to say it out loud because it sounds so random. All right.
Hey, Random Guy.
All right. Hey, Random Guy. You there?
All right, segment.
All right.
That's it.
Right.
Maybe it's French. Maybe it's Guy. Random Guy.
Random Guy. Oh, sacre bleu. No. All right. Next up, next up, we got the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? Introduce yourself and please don't be triggered. There you go.
Hey, everybody. Cool Cat Terry from Twitch. I am the cringiest streamer you'll ever find on Twitch. But come around, have some fun. It's always a good time. I play a little bit of Odyssey. But for the most part, I've been playing nothing but Anthem because Anthem is life. Okay, it is amazing. It's so much fun. I'm loving it, and I got like 150 hours in already, and I'm not slowing down. All right, I love it.
I feel like we're going to argue today. I feel like we're going to argue today. Yes.
Pause for 1 second. Are you still getting all those explosions and sex tingles?
Of course.
Of course.
No, LaLa.
Look at LaLa. LaLa's like, no.
On her stream yesterday.
You can't do that on stream, Terry.
Yes, she can. And I support it fully.
Actually, they can.
Listen.
If you were there yesterday,
Quick backstory, because lots of you have no clue how we're talking about. I had a new viewer come in and wasn't familiar with Anthem, and they wanted to know what Anthem was. And I gave them the best and the easiest description of what Anthem is. Okay?
Please tell us your description of Anthem, please. I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the definition of what Anthem is. Anthem is your favorite game plus sex together, and then all you do is wonderful explosions and all the tingly feelings, and that is Anthem. So there you go. Go ahead and get it today.
Yes, and
I gotta get Anthem.
It was like.
You sold LaLa. She's like, I got
it was such a toe curling good time. It was a toe curling
free for that game. All content's free. So I mean, come on.
It was leg shakingly great. You know, it was like it was.
I'm so down. So good.
There's like light a candle.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you get to get that candle lit. You get that bowl of ice. You make sure you get that bowl of ice ready and shit.
Terry's over there, got Luther Vandross on in the background.
What's all that motion for? My hand makes me.
All right. Like Shaq, just hold that lotion, like boom. You put the lotion down. You know, you do that.
Right, I was showing everybody the gameplay of Anthem and how sensual
You need lotion.
and sexual that game is.
I'm telling you, I was hot. I was like, I kept looking around. I'm like, man, I'm hot. You know, like I'm there. You know, this is great.
Let us know in chat there, are short, if Terry's quiet. You can always have, Danny
Danny might need to crank me up on his end if
Oh, that's true. I can't hear it. The stream. I can only hear you.
Yeah, I'm not
my own
listening to the
headphones.
stream. I got the stream
can-
muted on watching.
Me too.
Wait, you can't hear Terry?
Short
Can you
says
hear-
she's a little soft.
Well, I'm not raging right now, so that could be the issue.
That could be
Yeah.
the issue.
Yeah, you sound
Although
good
with
to me.
Danny's
Okay, all right. So now,
comments.
all right. So no, my comment
Is that better, Short? Can you hear me now?
I hope she ain't too loud.
But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna start raging and screaming, and then you're gonna be upset that's too loud, and it's on
Yeah.
you, my
Right.
friend.
The main thing to remember is that you can already tell there's tension. Okay.
But is the tension good or bad? You know, is
I
it
mean-
that good tension? Is it that, or is it that? Do I gotta slap a motherfucker? Like, what type of tension is it? That's what I want to know.
That's we're gonna find out when we get to the anthem.
When we get into this anthem discussion, because I guess I feel like me and Terry will have our first official fight. You know, because and it's
What do you mean
it's
first official fight? We've
we're talking
debated before.
but we just debated, nothing. This may be
Nothing. Okay.
this may be truly something.
The chains
but
are coming off, Danny
we'll
says.
see.
Oh.
So should we get
Terry's like,
into it
no.
right away now?
Well, there's after the end, we won't have a show.
Right. All right. Well, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny.
Danny's got the
Hopefully, I'm
whipping
still
chains
here.
ready.
Oh, if I got the whip and chains,
What the hell?
Look, I don't know about the whip. That I might feel some type of way, but I guess if you
for this.
Damn,
Right.
I really gotta play
Let me
Anthem
see
for what
it.
sounds like.
But look, I got the oil. I got the oil ready. I got the incense burning. And it's going to be a great time. Well, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I am the host here at the platform, and like I said, I had some family stuff that I was dealing with, but yesterday I was able to kind of just game it up. So I played Division 2, which you'll hear my opinion on Division 2. It's well, we'll talk about it. And then Anthem, for sure. Got into Anthem. New patches out, and we'll have our argument when we get to it. And then I've also been playing Apex Legends. I played that yesterday, too. Got a couple kills. Got my booty clapped a little bit. It hurt and felt good, so I don't know what that is. And that's pretty much it. What's up, Lamont? All right, so you guys ready to
I
get
don't think
into it?
Brandon, did you get welcomed in?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, did we skip Brandon?
Because
No,
usually I do.
because
Sometimes I skip.
Mike interrupted his intro.
Oh.
Yeah. Mike failed real quick, but
God damn it, Mike.
but that's his MO. That's what he does. He does it on purpose.
my MO.
He's like, how many times can I fail during the show? And he has a counter, and he just hits it every time he does. He's like, yes, fuck yes. I'm at 50 fails. Fuck yes.
What's going on, Lamont? Welcome to the stream, man.
What up? Yeah, man, you're just in time,
Okay.
dude. Because it's
Dude.
about to
Man.
be. Oh shit! The whole man. All right, so
On your shirt. You should take it off.
you still have the sticker.
There's a sticker on your shirt.
It doesn't come off. It does not come off.
Oh!
I'm trying to help you out.
Oh
It's
shit!
WWE, so it's their brand.
Is that right?
Oh, that is. Yeah, it's like in there. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
It's okay. What up,
You're
Frozen
so good.
boy?
You're
You
still
just.
the man.
Frozen, you just in time, bro. We about to have our Anthem discussion, and I know you've been hating at the bits. Excuse me, chomping at the bits on Anthem, dude. Because it's like I know you think Anthem is a suck, but I would disagree with that notion. But I have changed my outlook on Anthem, and this is where I think me and Terry are going to battle. So you're just in time, bro, because we're getting ready to talk about it. So let's talk about it.
Go down.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down, and let's do it. Anthem.
Round one.
Round one. Oh shit! I wish I had that. I wish I had the round ones. I think I only have the
final round.
Might as well just go to the final round right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We might as well do the final round now.
Thanks for coming. We're gonna have final round now, everybody. Get ready.
2 hour
yeah, Frozen. I know you. 2 hour final round. Let's go.
Final round.
All right, so let's talk about it. Anthem. So during the week, Anthem has, and even I think the weekend before, Anthem has pissed off a lot of players. Not so much Terry, but I think I fell in that category. And let me explain what happened. So Anthem, there was I guess a bug over the weekend, past weekend, and it allowed for great loot. Like, it was like, you do a stronghold or something like that, and, you'll get like 4 masterworks, and they may have shitty rolls as far as their Ingrams or whatever, but it felt good. And I think a lot of gamers who were playing Anthem were super hyped about it, because that was, honestly, I mean, as much as anybody loves Anthem, and I'm still in that category. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could say technically I still love Anthem. But I was in that category of, where's the fucking loot? Like, I get it, the shooting mechanics. I love the shooting mechanics. I love the world design. I love the lore that they're trying to push with it. But this is a looter shooter. So where's the loot? So they thought that it was addressed. So, because loot was great. It was like, and I even tested it out myself. With the second, because there were 2 bugs. There were one that took place on Thursday, and then there was one that took place over the weekend. So the one on Thursday, when I was playing, the loot was great. Then they patched it out. So they claimed that it was a bug. This should not have happened. They patched it out. People were shitty. Weekend comes along, and so people were playing Anthem, and they noticed that the loot was back amazing. 5 masterworks on a free play session. If you go any strongholds, if you do Grandmaster 1, 2, or 3, there was no fucking commons. There were great drops with legendaries. Well, I think people got 1 legendary and like 7 masterworks and shit per round. And it was amazing, And then they did the unthinkable. They patched it out again and claimed it was a bug. So in Reddit, there was a giant post, and it's a gigantic fucking post. I don't even know if we can go through all of it, because it's so fucking big.
It was just a protest.
It was about the protest, and there were different sections of this one post that kind of outlined these different topics on Anthem that needed to be addressed and were not addressed by the main devs. And so, and the crazy thing about it, and this is why I say I can still trust Anthem, is because the devs replied back, and their post was just as fucking big. And usually you don't get this type of communication from devs. So this is why I'm having a love-hate relationship. But let me let me say this. There was a boycott that went down. And this is where Terry is going to be shitty with me, because I feel like she's going to be mad. But there was a huge protest. I think it got like 15,000 upvotes on Reddit to boycott the game between, I think it was like Sunday to when the new patch, which is the 15th. So that was supposed to be the boycott. It was like a blackout of logging into the game.
Of like a week long?
It was like a week long.
It's supposed to be from Monday through Friday.
Yeah, Monday through Friday. But, I think the devs intercepted it, and this is why. But the reason why Terry would be mad at me is because I took part. I took place in the boycott as well. And even though I was going through some things as well, which helped me stay away, I still, when I read that, it was like, wow, everything that this dude kind of pointed out. And he wasn't being like, well, there were some things that he was kind of being a little personal, a little childish on, which I don't appreciate. But I think for the most part, there was, at least for me, a general consensus on some of the things that weren't addressed, or at least no one said anything about addressing some of these issues within Anthem. So let me start with Terry, since she has probably the most time out of all of us in Anthem. What do you think? Like, the big protest, do you think that was a childish move? Do you think that there was some? Do you think there was some validity in that?
No, I think it was super childish because we've had so many games in the past that have had issues with loot drops and bugs and problems, and nobody boycotted those games. They get a free pass, but because Anthem has EA slapped on the title, now you guys can all throw a little tantrum and, whine like little babies.
Anybody boycotting a game before?
I
know this is crazy.
Childish bullshit. Childish bullshit. I always bring up Diablo 3 as my reference because when Diablo 3 first launched, it had a terrible launch and it had a broken loot system. Was there a boycott? No. Did it get shit on? No.
So actually did.
It did.
It got heavily shitted on. It did. It caught hella flack. See, you're wrong. Terry, you're wrong. It caught hella flack. It did.
I feel like Anthem is a game that
What's up, Anthony Henry, bro?
It did not get shit on like this game is right now.
We're talking Anthem boycott right now.
People were angry because, yes, they're angry. Everybody always gets angry when their games are busted. But there was no boycotting.
Yes.
There was no boycotting. No, there wasn't.
There wasn't a boycott, but those forums, the way that those forums looked, they were so blown the fuck up about that loot because they felt like, where's the fucking loot at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's the point.
You know what? And it got fixed and it was fine. Hold on,
okay. But listen, that was the same problem that Anthem had, and this is where. Terry, this is where I disagree with you for real, because I feel like the devs for Anthem, they weren't being forthright about what was going on about the loot. I mean, honestly, and I've played a lot. Me and you've both played the game a lot, so is Big Mike. Honestly, and you can't honestly say that the loot was in the right place before this patch happened.
Honestly, I think I've been fortunate that the RNG gods have been on my side. I only had two play nights. Since the game launched where I got shit on with loot drops. Only 2 nights. Otherwise, I've always gotten a bunch of masterworks. Even with the different patching and stuff, I only got shit on for 2 nights. So I would say 2 nights out of a whole it's almost a month going on next week. So I've only got shit on for 2 nights. So for me personally, I don't have that bad experience. Literally after they dropped they did that patch that decreased the loot drops, I ended up getting 2 legendaries that day. Right the night
I swear to God, when
that night. So I was doing fine. It wasn't until it was like the last 2 nights before the recent server patch update where they just corrected again. The 2 nights before that is when I got shit on. So I went almost an entire week after they completely dropped it down with no problems. And then the 2 nights before they fixed it again is when I had problems. So for me, I have to go off of my personal experience. I understand there's people out there that got shit on, and that's bad. But for me, my personal experience, I didn't get shit on. I was getting Masterworks and Legendary still, except for those 2 nights.
I think what you're missing is that, yes, you've had a constant great experience with Anthem, but you know what? I didn't.
And that's all that matters to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Experience.
Well, you
if
can't
somebody
say
else
that.
is having a bad time,
say that.
I don't care because it's my experience.
You have to acknowledge the problems, though. You have to acknowledge the problem. Listen, I felt the same way, Terry. I think Anthem is great, but I have to acknowledge the problem, though.
Yeah, you
Final
do because
round
you're having
bracket.
it, but I'm not having the problem.
Yeah, but
So there's
and
nothing
so
for
this
me
is
to
why.
acknowledge.
Well, listen. When the problems that arise,
I'm not
they
having any
didn't.
problems,
They
though.
didn't address it like I felt like they should have. Though, like, yes, you may have had great times because you didn't have any really problems to address. So you didn't see the fervor. You didn't experience the fervor that everybody else has been going through and shit. Big Mike had that problem.
Yes.
We talked about it quite a bit, where it was like, where the fucking loot at? Like, he even got loot, just like I did, and it disappeared. Like.
Frozen said, "Look out for yourself, Terry. Screw everybody else. Don't acknowledge
Right. You know, Frozen.
My game isn't broken. I'm
Right.
doing great.
I'm having fun.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I'm having a good time.
But the devs were pulling some EA shit, and see, and this is where I think EA leaned. They did because they didn't say shit.
So what is EA shit? Why are they? Why is it so serious that this game is an EA game? Like, if this Anthem was made by fucking Advision or some other developer, BioWare, somebody that isn't fucking EA or BioWare, I don't think there'd be this much hate. But since it's EA, they're like,
exactly, and that's what
but this is the reason why. Hold on, Terry.
Resident Evil 2 remake had lagging, frame drops, game crashes at launch. No one was bitching about that. You know why? You know why no one bitched about that? You know why no one bitched about that, Terry? Because the shit got taken care of right. Listen, the shit got taken care of right away. It got taken care of literally the next week. If they took care of it right away.
No, Terry.
At launch, they still gave you a broken game
Terry,
at launch. Yes,
Terry,
they fixed it.
I was with you, Terry. I was with you when it launched. I was with you when it launched. I was like, this is too soon to be bitching. I was with you on that. But here's my problem. When it became week 2, when it became week 3, when it became week 4, and there was nothing, I think that was what, because see, your weeks in that consecutive manner, you had great times. But everyone else, week 2, wow, still shitty. Week 3, what the fuck? Week 4, wow, I've submitted tickets on fucking BioWare's forums. I've submitted tickets, God forbid, on EA's forums.
The game hasn't
and guess
even
what?
been out for 4
Nobody,
weeks.
this is going to be the 4th week. This is going to be the 4th week.
It came out on the 22nd, right?
It came out on the 22nd, so we literally just finished week 3, which means it took them 2 weeks to fix it.
3 weeks. Took them 3 weeks to fix it.
It took them 2 weeks because now we're at the end of the
problem,
weekend. They fixed it earlier this week.
But
So it
the
took them 2
problem
weeks.
was,
No,
listen,
it
Terry.
took them 2 weeks
The problem was,
which is
and you
pretty
can't.
fucking good for a game.
And there's
look
no
at all the
way
other
that
games
you
out
can
there that
prove-
Take months to get fixes.
Listen,
it took
Terry.
them 2 weeks.
There's no way that you can prove it.
You're bitching
There's no way that you can prove that. But they didn't talk about it. They didn't say anything, Terry. That's the problem.
This should be a pay-per-view match.
For 3 fucking weeks, you know what it took? You know what it took for them to say something, Terry? And this is why I had a problem. This is why I had a problem. You know why it took? You know why it took them 3 weeks? They had to do a fucking boycott. They had to go to official BioWare's edit and pronounce a boycott for anyone on BioWare's team to say anything. That's the problem I have. That is a EA move, Terry.
Like Fallout 76, for example. They didn't fix that in 2 weeks.
Songbird from BioShock Infinite.
Listen, it took them 3 weeks to say shit. It took them 3 weeks to say shit. That's a long fucking time of silence when you had consecutive problems every week.
You should be grateful it only took that long. Most games take months.
That's sweet.
Months to get fixed.
That is sweet.
That was a $50 sword. I know.
I feel like people are just bitching out.
Oh, that's cool. It's the dragon sword.
They fixed it in 2 weeks. It takes months and months for the average game to get fixed.
3 weeks.
My thing is
and it's still not all the way fixed. It's still not all the way fixed.
They are addressing it actively.
Now they are. There literally was radio silence until this Reddit post had 15,000 upvotes for the boycott. So it wasn't like they were just super communicative all the way through. They said nothing.
Oh, that's dope.
Brandon, I'm about to fuck you up, dude. Listen, It took them forever to say shit, and I think that was my issue. I'm so glad that they fixed it.
How is that forever?
3 weeks. 3
2
weeks. 3 weeks. They didn't even address it until, what was it, the 15th? When they addressed it?
Rabbit.
I mean, that's 3 weeks. I mean, that is a long time of radio silence on one of the biggest issues Anthem had, which is probably one of the main parts of the game, which is the loot. If the loot sucks in a looter shooter, I don't give a fuck how great.
Are you receiving weapons?
No, that's the problem.
Loot shooters are though.
You were getting drops.
You get drops, but they're shitty drops.
But you have to keep doing it, and
so this is the problem. This is the problem. This is what's happening. Normally, just stop. Let me explain. Normally, when you get a loot shooter, there's a lot of grinding to get the really good stuff. But they had a bug. They had a bug, which basically allowed everybody to have an exploit where they were getting a fuck ton more drops than they were supposed to be getting, and and then they fixed it.
Better drops.
No, it was more of a drop rate. They had a lot more dropping at the time, so it increased. No, because of the drop rate, they increased the drop rate, which means your chances of getting the better drops was higher.
What's up, John, bro?
That when you do a mission, you don't receive good loot. How many times did you do that mission? Because any loot shooter I've had it done at least 5 times, and then bam, I get my malfeasance, or like bam.
No, this one you could do it. They literally live streamed it. Open World Games. Shout out to Open World Games. He live streamed it. He said, "I'm going to do 5 hours of Anthem, and we'll see how long it takes for me to get anything." I think he was on Grandmaster 2, which is supposed to be high drop loot, right?
Yes.
On Grandmaster 2, he played 5 hours. He got 1 masterwork and no legendaries. That is the epitome of bullshit.
Yes.
And I think that was the main issue. And with that type of problem, why would I go play? Why would I put 5 hours, 10 hours play session in when I feel like there's no fucking loot? That's the problem.
Enjoyable 5 hours?
This is why I said I'll wait.
Miserable 5 hours.
It was a miserable 5 hours. It was a miserable, honestly. It was because I felt like all of the good mechanics that they had.
Spoiled with getting way too much loot.
Spoiled.
They fixed it, and now you want it all back instead of having to work for it. Now you just want an easy get.
No.
Yes, you just want an easy get.
No.
You're getting spoiled with drops because I played other games where I had to put lots of time in to get anything decent.
I just play Destiny, so everything you guys compare, I'm thinking of how would I not like that in Destiny?
Literally with Destiny, there was a gun. That Joel tried to get. All his buddies got it within like the first couple days, and he did the same shit with them over and over and over. It took him 6 months to get the same drop. Everybody else got it in the first week.
I've noticed
wait until they fix everything.
The two-tailed fox.
Everything's fixed up there.
The two-tailed fox in the first week. It took him 6 months to get that drop.
Something that Destiny does too, though, like the Ace of Spades. Whoever originally got the Ace of Spades are fucking gangsters because it was very, very hard to get all those precision shots in Crucible, I believe.
Yes.
And then they nerfed it and made it really easy. And then everybody now has an Ace of Spades, so now it's all about the malfeasance. And now I think it's easy to get that because they're making the thing spawn. There's certain weekends where they make shit spawn faster and make it easier for people to catch up. So I think they just made it easy, and now that it's hard, and people are mad that it's hard when it's supposed to be hard, and they'll have its time when it's easy for people to catch up, and then it'll get hard again.
They got spoiled. They're dropping things like candy, and then they took your candy away, and now you're all little spoiled little kids crying. You got your candy taken.
Terry, what you have to Terry, what you have to understand. Terry, what you have to understand is from beginning, like loot was bad. It was only good for literally for like 45 minutes.
Hit the level 30, you wasn't gonna get anything until you hit that level 30. So of course it was bad in the beginning because it wasn't even dropping epics for level 20s. Like it literally was that bad. It was like you get 1 purple, several greens, and several commons. Yes, it was.
And that's not good.
I got my very first master.
You did, Terry. We didn't. We didn't. You keep saying you. Yes, you did. We fucking didn't. We didn't get that. We got greens. whites and 1 fucking purple.
I'm on Xbox.
That's what we got from Anthem. 5-hour play session at level 20. You got purple, whites, and greens. That's it.
I hear a lot of PC people bitching, and I hear a lot of PlayStation people bitching about the game, but I haven't really heard anybody on Xbox bitching. I had a fantastic experience.
Michael, what do you say?
There's a few people on Xbox that I play with DualShockers, and they're bitching about the same thing that Danny's talking about also, Terry.
Fine, but I'm just saying, from my experience,
I've been
having a positive experience, because even after they increased the drop rate to where you get less of the legendaries and the masterworks, I still got enough masterworks, and I ended up getting 2 legendaries right after that happened.
I know.
So it was fine for me.
Hear me out. You know, I'm already, I'm up on the PlayStation.
What's up, Darren?
On the PlayStation, I'm in the 600s like you are on Xbox. I'm over here playing with my crew on Grandmaster 3, and I did it for 4 hours. Was the Tyrant, the Stronghold Tyrant, and like Danny said, on Grandmaster 3, it's supposed to be a higher masterwork loot drop, or better than masterwork even. I did that for 4 hours, and all I was getting was purples. Purple, 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 blue. Purple, purple, purple,
blue.
Purple.
Or purple, purple, common. Purple, white, purple, white.
What? I didn't get no whites because I was level 30 already. But, I mean, the whites and greens were gone for me.
I don't know, because you guys keep complaining, but I've played Destiny and I always get purple weapons, and they're always hella shitty.
I don't mind it. And like I said, I don't mind grinding.
I don't mind it. You're supposed to get a lot of crappy drops. How loot shooters work.
I know, and then they give you what you need, and then you get to a point of that week before they release more shit where you just can't get any more good shit.
But what I'm saying is, LaLa,
what do you want?
But what I was saying, LaLa, since the new update, when they released, I think it was 1.03, I think it's what it's called, I have gone a week without a masterwork unless I go do a legendary contract.
Which is like a really hard mission.
And I have gone a week without a what's it called? Legendary. Yeah, without a legendary, which is the exotic for what they call in Destiny. It's a yellow weapon.
What's up, Joker Rabbit? Go ahead.
I only have 1 yellow weapon.
What's up, Pudsey?
I'm seeing what you guys are saying, but I feel like with the loot shooter, you have to keep playing. Like you just keep doing it.
Yeah, you gotta grind it out. Yes,
the problem is they want to get the good stuff a little with less time. They think they think
no. There's a difference.
Everything you've been saying is 4 hours. So you're basically saying you should be guaranteed a legendary every 4 hours, and I don't think that's how it goes. Because literally Joel went 6 months without getting his gun.
I don't even want a legendary. I just want a fucking masterwork. Listen, when you play looter shooter, listen, the looter shooter, you're supposed to build up you're supposed to do your build. That's what you're supposed to do. And you want to.
And I'm just telling you, listen, Joel was doing shit in Destiny, and the whole point of doing his shit was to get 1 gun that's supposed to drop. Everybody got that gun within the first week. It took him 6 months, and he did the same shit over and over and over again. Everybody got it within a week. 1 guy got the very first night, and it took him 6 months to get the same thing. All right.
I'm sure. I'm just gonna say this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure like LaLa or Joel went and did a raid, and all he got was what is it? It's called legendary for purple drops, right, LaLa? It's been a while since I played Destiny.
I think she's gone.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yes, they're called legendaries. Purples are legendary.
Okay. And the yellows are exotics on Destiny.
Yes.
I'm sure if you all went and did a raid, and usually those raids, on original Destiny 1 was like 2, maybe 4 or 5 hours is up in that area because they're very long and strenuous. And if all you got was purple drops, would you not be a little upset? And you didn't get no exotic. And you had to crush basically everything down because it didn't do anything with your light level. It didn't raise it.
It didn't raise it. It didn't. And see, Terry, and that's the part that you're missing, Terry. It's because of the roles of the loot too. It's not just getting a masterwork. It's like if you get a purple. Say I do a raid. I'm not a raid. A stronghold, and I get a purple. Right. the insignias or the roles that came about that loot is fucked up. You know, I roll an exotic rifle. It's not exotic rifle. Let's just say assault rifle, purple, right? The engrams on it will be trash too. It'll be like increase melee attack by 10%. And then it'll also have another one that'll say like increase machine pistol ammo by 3%. Well, you rolled a fucking shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Why is these pushing that up when it's a shotgun that I have? That was another thing on the loot that was fucked up. It wasn't just how much the loot you were getting. The loot itself was fucked up. It was all over.
And BioWare said that they had, to fix the inscriptions.
When the bug came back, when the inscriptions, when the new bug, the second time that the loot was extravagant, it created a new bug for the rolls too. They didn't address it until the 15th, which was yesterday, and the server side patch. To when when after server side patch. Now this is where I disagree with Frozen, because I know Frozen is loving it that I'm kind of shitty with Anthem, but here's what I disagree with Frozen. The Reddit letter that the devs responded back to that post was pretty well thought out. I felt like BioWare heard the cries. Now, regardless if Terry wants to call us spoiled brats or not, the cries that were heard about legitimate shit, not just EA hate. We're talking legitimate loot issues. They were directly addressed in this big ass post, which shouts out to Respawn. I do appreciate that, because I took the time. It took me about 45 minutes to read everything because it was just that fucking big. But they addressed the loot in very, very, very big detail. They said they understood that there was radio silence, and he even said why. He said that I guess one of the other devs had posted in Reddit, and they kind of got, the fucking immature assholes kind of shitted on them for no reason. And those the main devs kind of took a step back, and they didn't really post on Reddit or any of their Twitter posts to keep things up to date, because they were just kind of just didn't want to hear any backlash, or they didn't want to have to argue with somebody on Twitter. So that was part of the radio silence. But this is where, when he made that statement, I disagree, because I feel like, okay, yes, you have trolls. Trolls will be everywhere, but you can still communicate any incremental updates that you're doing server side to at least give us a glimpse that you're listening to some of the complaints, the valid complaints, not the EA hate. Because believe me, I hate EA, but when I really think about Anthem as a whole, I still like Anthem. Listen, hold on, Terry. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. No, Terry. Let me finish my point, because I'll let you finish your point. Let me finish my point. I like Anthem. I am still a huge fan of Anthem. I still want to play it. But as a fan of Anthem, I can still have gripes. I can still say this part is shitty and I need it fixed. As a fan, I'm not one of those that just blindly hates. Yes, I don't like EA's policies, but I can still like a game for what it does, and what it does for me as a whole, it was entertainment. And I still think Anthem is a force to be reckoned with. But if you don't talk to people, if you don't respond to the actual problems that are plaguing the game, it comes off EA-ish. And I think this is why people were kind of putting those two together, because they were like, EA did this same shit. When we voiced our opinion about microtransactions, EA said nothing. It was only until there was a lawsuit when they stripped Battlefront. Battlefront.
It was Battlefront.
When they changed the policy for microtransactions for Battlefront, and they still didn't make a comment. Disney made a comment about that, but EA still didn't. So
I forget that Star Wars is Disney.
Right. So you have to kind of, the reason why I'm saying that is that you have to look at everything as a whole. And I know Frozen is probably hating that I'm saying this because I'm not proving his point. But I don't, Anthem is not trash. but there was some trash ass communication. And that's where that was what my gripe was, that communication was trash.
I disagree.
You could disagree all you want, but it's the truth.
It seems
Terry.
like every week.
They weren't. Show me that shit. Show me. Pull it up.
Literally.
Show it to me. Show it to me. I'm pulling your card right now. Show me. Show me. What's up? What up, Platinum? Let's go. Oh shit! I'm gonna give it the.
Wow.
Boy, you already know. Look at that shit.
Someone had too much coffee.
Oh shit!
So good.
Look, Frozen thinks I'm sad, but you know what, dude? What you were wrong with was the player base. You said the player base would be dropping by now, and even with the boycott, their player base was still stronger than Apex Legends. It was still stronger than Destiny. Right now, Division 2, they're both on par with their player base right now. I don't see a trend of it super falling off. I see people mad, but anger and total abandonment is two different things. And we're not there yet for you, Frozen. So you are incorrect. We're not there yet. You wanted to be there because you want to get me. We still have our bet, but it's not there yet. And I refuse to just, rescind that, we're still on. Just keep that in mind, Let's see what people say. I think you had tremendous support.
I know I've been worried about playing it with all the issues that's been going on.
I'm going to pause you right there because that issue where you're worried about has been fixed and addressed.
It has. It absolutely has. Now, let's go into what's been fixed. Okay, so patch, I think it made server side 104. Official patch is out. One thing I will commend them on is that I swear to God, in an hour play session with Anthem, Stronghold, and some free play, I got 3 Masterworks. I didn't get a legendary, but I felt like, wow, in about an hour or so, I got 3 Masterworks, which is great. That's good. It wasn't like before where it was like, listen, it wasn't like it was pouring out Masterworks, which is great. I don't want that. That breaks the loot system. But what I do want is to feel like if I put 2 hours in the PlayStation, I should at least get 3 or 4 Masterworks. And those Masterworks are going to have shitty rolls until it rolls something that you want for his what do they call them? Ingrams or what would they call them?
Engrams.
It's inscriptions? No, inscriptions.
Inscriptions.
So the inscriptions. So
Engram is freaking Destiny.
Destiny.
You keep saying Engram, and
I know because I played Destiny. I know I played a lot of Destiny. I played a lot of Destiny.
Like, damn, this is like. You're like purples and they're like golds. I was like,
I know they're similar. They're similar, but
and the same. I was like, what the fuck?
So here's the good thing about it. Here's the great thing about loot right now.
Talking about this bullshit Anthem.
Yeah, but you a hater. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to be in this conversation because you're an official hater. You're an official hater. Yeah.
Of course, that fixed it now, but they should have fixed it back way when.
Apparently, still broken.
No, I agree with Terry on the sense that you can't rush shit. But they didn't communicate, and that was the issue I had. They didn't, Terry. I don't care what you say. They did
all the time. They post shit all the fucking time. Literally the longest stint we've had of them and not.
Why the fuck you lying?
I'm not
Why
lying.
you always
I'm not lying. But I
lying?
look at their site, man. Literally, they had a post on February 20th. Then
I'm not lying.
On the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, the 28th, and then we had to wait 1 week. We had a post. Then we had to wait, another week, and we got a post. So literally, they've been talking to us almost daily, and then they start talking to us weekly. And then you're gonna go and you're gonna say that they're not talking to us when we've been getting very frequent.
None of it addressed all those communications that they had. None of it addressed the loot. And that was the biggest issue. They talked about all this shit that's coming out, Act 2, Act 3. Great. But what about the fucking problems now? That was the problem, Terry. They were radio silent.
On the problems. Every single one of those posts were for every single one of those posts addressed hot fixes as
LaLa got her hand up.
well as
I don't know what you
things that
said.
they have patched. Every single one of them.
All right. Question: how many of you guys think, by a show of hands, that Anthem is gonna die before the year ends?
You're in a party of one. You're in a party of one, dude.
Hey, but guess what though? Division 2 just dropped, and you ain't hear no fucking complaints when they came out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pulling it up right now. Division's got a problem
I
right now.
canceled that damn
Yeah.
game.
I'm about to pull up. I'm about to pull up
I
Divisions.
dislike that game
Let's
so
do
much,
it. Let's
I
do it.
canceled
And
my
let's
pre-order.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Platinum. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so let's prove the problem. I'm about to pull it up right now. All right, yeah, let's get it.
I feel like
Because
I'm gonna get beat
people
up.
want to say, and this is where I agree with Terry. People always want to shit on Anthem with the problems. Let's get into Division 2. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do it. So boom. Bugs that disable skills, launch issues, Division 2 unsolvable problem, the loot issue. Literally, there's an issue where you can get a drop, go up to the box, get the loot, go back to the box, and you get golds. You're like level 12 with a fucking legendary rifle, and then you want to take that bitch into PvP? Guess what? Division 2 broke as fuck right now. Connectivity issues on Xbox One. Division 2 is good, and that it is bad news for Anthem, but that's Forbes and their lies. Division 2 down, current status. Division 2 errors and problems. Division 2 game-breaking netcode bug. Division 2. So the list goes on and on for Division. So I agree with Terry when she says that a lot of these games are
PC. Hold on. PC players on Division 2 have game crash problems because they can't run the DX12. They have to decrease their settings to 11 so that way their game don't crash. So
exactly. So
that's hashtag PC as fuck.
Well, yeah, hashtag PC, but it don't matter because it still look better. And it's like literally, literally shit after shit after shit for Division 2. So when people say, well, Anthem is going to be, not going to be amazing as Division 2 and it's going to be great, just like Platinum said, no, Division 2 is shitty as fuck right now. Yes.
All online games are shitty as fuck when they come out.
Any game that is a games as service, anytime there's a game like that, it always launches fucked up. But my problem was the communication. You talked nothing about the biggest problems that plagued. You only talked about the small shit, about the little content that wasn't there. Or you talk about the new acts and stuff that are coming within the coming months. Okay, that's dope to hear. I'm glad that you guys are supporting it. But what about the main fucking issue? In a looter shooter, the loot needs to be good. Even if it's not plentiful, what I do get needs to be good. And that's the point, and that was the problem. Now, Terry, great. You didn't have that issue. Literally everybody else who's played Anthem on this panel has, though. And that was the problem. And there was no communication. There was nothing said. It was just fucking silence until the 15th when they dropped the patch and that big-ass Reddit post. That was it. That was it. That was all it was. And that was where my anger was. So, where are we? Because I don't want to spend too much time on it. I don't spend too much time. Yeah, because we'll be on this shit. We'll be on this shit forever.
What about Devil May Cry though? Oh.
That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now. Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry has problems. It didn't have a flawless launch either. It didn't have.
Fuck up, Terry.
Literally. Devil May Cry 5 has
quickest one to wobble on.
Devil May Cry 5 suffering from game crashes. Suck it. Audio.
Terry has officially.
I got it right here. They got Devil May Cry 5, game crashing, audio desyncing, shader fails.
What the fuck she's talking about, guys? Right, so I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I've been playing frequently.
You got green screen. You get a green screen, bro. Imagine that. You can boot up Devil May Cry 5. You can boot up Devil May Cry 5, and you might get nothing but a green screen.
Okay.
He does need some milk.
Congratulations on your game
I'm gonna put myself on a blast right now.
Congratulations! Oh! He
needs some milk.
This is the biggest one. This is the biggest one right now. This is the biggest one. This is the biggest fail anybody can do right here. Hold on.
It was at this moment when they knew they messed up.
They made the most epic fail. They made the most epic fail. And let me tell you. No. They literally made the most epic fail ever. Let me tell you, please.
So much. No, you had
yes.
No,
you didn't let me finish.
It was at this moment when they knew
I'm talking about all
they
the problems
messed up.
this game has at the biggest fail. Danny has to literally take a life from them from this fail once I tell you what they did.
That's new to Devil May Cry series. I mean, they reference from a lot of it. They give you a subsection to where you could just go to the history of DMC. And besides that, it just brings a whole lot of action-packed sequence to where any player could just...
That is true.
And
that's true, Frozen as well.
And it just goes to different characters. You know, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that haven't played it all, but anyways, it gives you subtle hints of what's going to happen, and at the end of it, it was just so fucking hysterical that you just want to pick up and play it again. But it's definitely one of those longevity games to come in. They teased like the DLC to where you could just fucking just get into it. You just can't wait to play. Because
if you can,
a Capcom fan, I mean, I wasn't before, but now I am more of a Capcom fan.
The only reason I would consider myself a Capcom fan is because I love Resident Evil. Like that's the only game by Capcom that I'm like, solid.
But I mean, with that being said, I'm glad they put themselves back on the map with this shit. Like they just they slam dunked this shit. And yeah, I can't wait for more projects and more things to come from
Slam Dunk. They totally failed on their launch, bro.
No,
let me tell you what they did. Let me tell you. Hold on. This is literally issues that Devil May Cry 5 had on launch. Okay, they had green screens, so you couldn't even play the game. They had the game crashing, and then they had. This is coming. I'm telling you, these are things they have. They literally had for on the PC side. They literally had on the PC side. People bought the game and it didn't have the exe file. They bought the game and it did not have the exe file.
You said the keyword that everybody had issues on. What platform did people have issues on?
I did not say every word. No. No, you're reaching. No, I did not say that. I said
Did she not?
I said PC, but you didn't. You were interrupting me.
Calm down. Calm down.
Fucking stop. Literally, I said these are all the issues. I'm listing issues.
Talk about this shit.
No, I'm listing the issues, bro.
Final round.
I'm listing the issues. Oh, I forgot. We have to be biased here. And if all these other games have fucking game crashes and no exe files, they get a free pass because Capcom made it so Platinum can suck their dick.
Oh God!
Time out.
No, I wouldn't. No, I
All right. Hold up. Okay.
You're saying
All
it
right.
the wrong way.
No, I wouldn't.
Here it is.
No.
You're wrong. No, you are on Devil May Cry's dick. Like
You
you're
really
on
are. You're on their dick.
No, it's okay. That's fine. You're positively on their dick, and that's great.
They had bigger problems
You are on their
bigger
dick too,
problems
and that's
than
great.
Anthem, though.
I'm on Resident Evil's dick. That game's great. Like I'm not saying, but you're on their dick though.
You're super on that dick.
Wait, hold up.
PC gamers the game without the exe file.
I think you're looking about. That's why you're on their dick. You wouldn't be on dick unless you liked it.
Hold on, both of you. Time out.
Time out.
a few of the viewers are asking to turn the voice down a little bit. They're like, weird.
Because now we're shouting. But seriously,
Platinum should be good now.
The launch of Devil May Cry 5 has bigger issues, game-breaking issues than Anthem. But Platinum over here
like she's winning.
Because it's Capcom. All right. At least when Anthem gave you their game, it had the EXE file in it. Devil May Cry didn't.
But that's
okay.
But in everyone's defense, though, Terry, like everything you're saying, when this happened with Anthem, you said we'll give it a chance.
Exactly. Oh, Terry.
Terry. This is no. Hold on.
No, she's trying to go backpedaling this shit.
I'm not backpedaling, but there's a difference.
Hey, give it a chance.
There is a difference. Yes, give it a chance to fix.
No
but
matter
there's a difference. But there's a difference. This game is super fucking broken, and Platinum's playing it.
Fuck up.
Let me talk.
Hold on. Maybe add something else to it.
Please let me talk.
Anthem was super broken.
Please let me talk. There's a reason why this one's different, and it's because Platinum came out and said, "Oh, that game's super broken. I'm not going to give it a chance." Devil May Cry, super fucking broken, but he's rubbing that dick super hard.
Hold on. I'm over here on Platinum's side for once because there is no issues I've heard from.
For one, bitch.
Hold on. There is no issues I've heard from DualShocker staff saying that they said that their game was broken. Or anything.
This game has a whole bunch of shit reported. I'm looking at it right now. They have a whole bunch of shit reported.
Terry,
I believe everything you read on the internet. Ooh.
Terry, hold on. Terry, I think what you're doing, and here I get what you're doing, but this is the problem. This is if Devil May Cry had the same problems of Anthem, this will be what will be wrong with Devil May Cry. The combat would be fucked up. Because the problem with Anthem wasn't the crashes and shit. That shit got solved quickly. The problem was the loot. It was the main mechanic of loot. That was if Devil May Cry was if Devil May Cry was the same broken, if Devil May Cry had the same problems with Anthem, the combat would be fucked up, Terry, and it's not.
Yeah, because you said that you were never going to get Anthem. You said you would never get Anthem because that game is crashing.
She talked trash about Devil May Cry because she wanted to spite me. She wasn't being politically correct.
No, I'm calling you a fucking hypocrite.
Get the fuck out of here, Terry.
I'm calling you a hypocrite.
Extra box out on her, just kick her from the Discord. You just talk shit just to talk shit.
I'm calling you a hypocrite, dude. Because you said you were not going to play Anthem because it had game crashing and
I only play
Devil
one
May
loose
Cry
shooter
has game crashing and problems, but
I'm done with loose shooter games. I'm done. So I'm going to continue to talk trash about it.
That's fine. That's not the debate. The debate is you said you would never give it a chance because it's super broken and crashing and has these problems. Devil May Cry has the same
problems. They're still going to have issues with the shit.
It's Devil May Cry has the same crashing problems.
They fix it, but they're still going to have issues with it. Regardless.
Devil May Cry has the same problems, though.
Everybody trying to fix this shit.
Final round.
So based on your argument, you shouldn't even be playing Devil May Cry.
What is she saying?
Alucard said he had no issues with Devil May Cry.
What the fuck is she saying, y'all?
Alucard, what console are you on? Are you on PS4?
He's on PS4.
So then that's Devil, so it's just hashtag not PC in this case. PC.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. Hear me out also. On, like I said, from the DualShocker staff, they have the Xbox One X, and they're all playing Devil May Cry on the Xbox One X, and they've had no issues. They even reviewed the game.
Alucard, do you have a regular PlayStation or a Pro?
Are things that are going to be PC because you're not going to have an EXE file. That issue is directly to PC, which you just confirmed they're not playing it on PC, so they're not going to know. All right. So
hold on. What's the two keywords you keep saying over and over again? What's the two keywords on the main platform? PC.
Doesn't matter. It still affects their launch. It doesn't matter what platform it's on. It still affects their launch. And it makes you a hypocrite when you say you're not going to support one game for game crashes and problems, but now you're supporting another one.
About DMC.
Terry's being exposed for something she can't defend.
I'm just saying.
You just don't want to admit that you're a goddamn hypocrite.
DMC's broken, and Terry's pointing it out. And everybody's talking shit because it's broken. And everybody's saying that we still love Anthem because it's broken.
Okay, hold up. Okay. All right, hold on.
thing to mention
I
is
can
that
at least own up and admit that
Terry.
Hold
up. Everybody hold up. Let's woosah for a second. Let's woosah.
Oh yeah, and your Sony version of that game got super censored. That's all about that. How about that?
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Oh my god! You can't even play it as intended. You get censored, bro.
Yeah, Big Mike can take his mic. Fuck. He had to take his mic out.
No one gives a shit about Halo, Rabbit. But,
don't give a shit about Anthem, Terry.
No one gives a shit about Halo.
It was at this moment when they knew they messed up.
In one area.
What's the next topic?
No, not all PS4s got censored. It's just one area.
It was just one scene that was censored. But I do want to holler at Platinum though. Platinum. I think you got it too, Big Mike. No, you got it too, Brandon, right?
Platforms.
What?
Devil May Cry. You got it, right?
The fact still remains, DMC5 is still broken on a platform. It's still broken.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It didn't.
All right, Terry.
Okay.
All right.
What did you say, Danny?
Bring it back.
All right. So let me ask those who have Devil May Cry. I think Brandon, you have it, right? Platinum, you got it.
Not yet. I'm waiting for it to get paid.
Okay. All right. Big Mike, you got it though, right?
I'm getting it. Yes.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. So let me ask who's played it.
Right.
Platinum. Okay.
It was really good.
What do you, because coming from like DMC reboot and shit like that, I know you played that too.
Not by Ninja Theory. No, I haven't.
You didn't play that? What?
No, fuck no, bro. Yeah. That was a huge insult to the
Dude, that game was. If you got past Emo Dante, it was dope as fuck though. It was.
It was like it's kind of telling the story of like Dante when he was first starting out and meeting Virgil for the first time.
Dude, it was dope as fuck.
They tried to retcon the whole shit when it made no sense at all. Well, I mean, they try to turn it to a serious tone. Like, believe me, I play. Like, listen, I haven't played it, but I just I just couldn't even muster up to. I couldn't.
You gotta play it though. You gotta play it.
Why? What's the point? What's the point of playing? Why?
I didn't like it because the combat was just as good.
The combat is fine on Devil May Cry 4.
Yes, it was. Devil May Cry 4 was dope as fuck.
So why should I play the reboot?
I didn't like it.
Because you got Devil May Cry 5. I mean, if you're gonna play Devil May Cry,
but it has nothing to do with the series. The retcon has nothing to do with the series. The retcon means it started completely over, eliminate everything from the whole series. They tried to start a new series, like fresh from the start, serious, and they tried to take it too serious by saying, "Hey, fuck you." Dante may say, "Fuck you," and all this shit. I'm like, you fell in love with the character that had a cool, nonchalant attitude, came back, get the thrill off of killing shit, and that just. I mean, they try to add more nudity in that one. They try to add more nudity in the Radcon series. Get the fuck out of here, yo. We fell in love with the Dante, white hair, cool, didn't give a fuck.
At the end of the game, I don't want to spoil it, but at the end of the game, you get to see Dante.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Yeah. You guys couldn't hear me because over the loud rant. But the plot thickens, and it gave you huge hint of what's going on later on. But at the end, it was so fucking hilarious and funny that you're like, you know what? I love all these guys. Like, these guys are just fucking awesome.
Well, isn't in the first remake of Devil May Cry, there's a scene he's at the carnival, the white wig blows on him.
It was to try to throw shade, say never in a million years. Like, I felt like, oh, for real,
I know you was mad as fuck. I know you was triggered.
I was like, for real, that's how you want to play it.
Listen. I gave it a chance. Actually, my brother, which he's not on the show today, but my bro convinced me because he was like, dude, I'm telling you, he said, Emo Dante fucking sucks. He said, but I'm telling you, he said, if you play the game, it's going to be dope as shit. And
it really pushed a lot of fans away from the series.
I was one of them. I was like, fuck that, Dante. I'm never touching it. But I did. I bought it on sale. I think I got it for like $23.99. It was super cheap.
That's not bad.
And I played it, and I honestly, I loved the traversal the way Dante traversed in the game. I love the way that the actual backgrounds were alive. Like any part of the background will fucking try to end you, and I love that. And they added some of that, honestly, in Devil May Cry 5, like how like just some of the.
Don't get me wrong. They reference it took a little bit, here and there.
They referenced it from DMC. Yeah, they did, and
even the developer creator said like he's a fan of the reboot.
They learned some things. They learned some things from the reboot.
They learned some
reboot.
Things, but they didn't implement that bullshit from.
They implemented some shit. The way that the environment changes in dynamic fashion. That is from DMC. That was never a Devil May Cry thing. The environments were always static. But in Devil May Cry 5, shit is changing. Buildings are blowing up. Fucking the ground is lifting up in front of you and shit. That's DMC shit.
That DMC was never went over like a wet fart, and Devil May Cry 5 is just like a fresh breeze.
Well, Devil May Cry 5 is actually absolutely outstanding, though. Devil May Cry 5, I think, is the best in the series. I love 4. I love
it gives
Devil
you
May
more
Cry
to
3.
care about, and nothing felt like really crazy repetitive versus Devil May Cry 4, to where, all right, you go 10 chapters in this one, and you gotta go 10 chapters back in the same fucking level, only because of budget cuts and shit like that. But that shit just felt so long and repetitive. But Devil May Cry 5, like, you keep advancing, going on. You don't know when it was gonna stop, because you just kept getting involved in some shit.
You just kept getting pulled
even more. Because it gives you involved, like, oh shit, what happened to this person? What happened to that person? Because if you guys seen the trailers or whatnot, everyone got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
You want to like, yo, what happened to these people? What's going on? What's happening? You got to play it and find out, So,
Devil May Cry, especially the fighting mechanics, they're so fine-tuned right now. Honestly,
is Devil May Cry the beginning of a new trilogy, or is that number 4? Or
it's after. It's supposed to be after the events of 2 or 4.
Okay. It's after 2 and after 4.
After 4, 2 and 4 are in this timeline for 5. Yes,
right.
So if you want to play in series, you play 1, 2.
I would probably go
this one and then 3.
I would go 2, 3, 4.
Play Devil May Cry 3 first, because you play as Dante when he was young in an adolescent teen state.
Right, 3.
Play that first, then 2, play 1, right? Devil May Cry 1. Then play Devil May Cry 2, then play 4, then play 5.
Okay.
And that subsequent order.
DMC.
Yeah, in that order.
Yes.
No, get DMC. It is good. Don't listen to the haters.
No,
Dante sucks.
Good. Get
the game
everything else is
great.
Get the game only if it's free.
Dante's design sucks.
It's free on Game Pass. Too.
I got Game Pass.
Dante design sucks, but
Devil May Cry 5 actually has a bug on console for Mission 13 that prevents you to progress the game. You can literally get trapped in Mission 13.
Here we go.
Fucking game! Again! What the fuck are you talking about?
She did all this research.
But there are plenty of people that can't get past Mission 13.
All I'm saying is take her life because...
Please!
What's up, Brandon?
Please! She's trying to defend something she can't defend.
Hear me out, Danny.
I can defend it because this game
You gotta reel it back in.
This game has problems.
Too big of a
Only difference is you don't want to acknowledge
All right, hold up.
This is Terry.
Hold on.
I like that,
I'm just saying.
our king.
I'm just saying, take her life because she
Did you play Virgil's Downfall?
Hear me out. She stayed silent.
Yeah, she was looking up shit. Look, she's doing it now.
because I like to have the facts, bro. And the facts show that PS4 has a bug that prevents you from progressing in the game at level 13.
Everything you read on the internet.
Where did you find that?
There's video.
It said, hold on. Alucard said Terry right here trying to find reasons to hate on DMC 5 because Anthem sucks.
There's video evidence of it happening.
I'm just saying, you're like, yo, everybody.
Dre!
He's like, yo,
what up, Dre, man?
Here's the cold hard facts. I'm Googling right now.
Right. I don't care if it's fake or not.
They said, Dre said, hey, Terry, Dre said you went into the source code to find the bug.
It only further cements what I've been saying.
Further wettens it because it's so dry.
No, I keep bringing up all these problems that DMC5 has. I keep bringing up all these problems DMC5 has, but no one wants to hear it. But I bet you if I brought up all the problems Anthem had, everybody here would sit here and have a conversation.
Because the problem with Anthem wasn't the issues itself; it was the communication, Terry. It was not the issue. They did not. They did not. Not about the main.
Anyways, next topic.
They communicated on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I'm getting pulled into it too. I feel like I'm getting pulled.
Oh, there's a cat.
So let's do this.
Every week they had something on Anthem.
Platinum.
5 is not flawless.
Platinum.
It has problems, but nobody
hold on.
these.
Hold on. I get you, Terry.
Dick and give him a free pass.
Terry. Oh shit. Terry, let me ask Platinum this, and this was kind of a point. Hey, hold on, Terry.
Which means they could have game tested and fixed that before launch. Online, they have to do a lot of test testing.
Terry, let me ask Platinum. Hold on, Terry. I'm about to prove your point. Terry. I am about to.
Stupid as fuck right now. Coming at me. One's online and one's single player. Exactly.
Oh shit.
Single player. Single player.
Terry.
Be tested and
Terry. Let me ask Platinum one thing. Terry, and this will hold on. This will prove Terry's point. And this because it was a point that she made about Devil May Cry that me and you, Platinum, we argued about and we were worried about. But I wanted to ask you your official.
Oh, you talking about the microtransactions?
Yes. How did that affect you through your playthrough?
Oh,
Were we wrong?
I didn't have to worry about that shit at all. That proved me. I was concerned about it.
Remember, we talked about it. Remember, Terry was like, "Don't worry about it," and she was right about that.
That had nothing to do with the gameplay at all because what they did was instead of giving you, you know how you can use the healing items during the game or whatever, they took that out completely. I'm gonna say that right out.
Say that I was right about that.
What? I didn't say it was. I said I was concerned.
I was right. I was right that it wasn't.
She didn't say not to worry. She said, "Don't worry about it. It's a nothing."
I said I was concerned.
You were concerned.
I didn't say you was right.
Oh no, you have to say I was right because I told you flat out, man.
You just want credit for something that's not credible.
It is credible. I said it wasn't gonna be like that. I told you were jumping the gun.
You told me if I didn't agree or disagree.
I told you were jumping the gun.
I just voiced my opinion, Terry.
Yeah, and then you jumped the gun, and I was right. You jumped the gun. You got
he needs some milk.
What gun? It was a topic that there was.
You jumped the gun, and you got worried over nothing because it didn't happen.
Okay, actually, I was concerned, but I said it too. So what's your point, Terry? I can't give you credit when I said something too. All right, Terry. I give you half. I give you half. A point credit, like a point 25.
This is my gamer cat.
Saying something, Terry.
She'll sit on my chair next to me while I'm gaming. She'll sit on the arm. My black cat won't. She definitely will sit right here or right here and just watch the stream with me.
Oh yeah.
She's got a big detention.
What's up, Terry?
All right.
I mean, LaLa.
We're moving on to the
next. We're going to have to.
I'm trying to like put my knee up so you guys can see her.
Oh, okay. But no, just to sum it up with the like microtransaction shit, they took the healing items out completely. So the only way so if you fall down in the game, like let's say you get KO'd, so you have a lot of options, honestly. Like, and it consists of using red orbs. You get a shit ton of red orbs during the game. Like, it's ridiculous. You get for like maybe 100K just off of playing half of the game alone. And you have like 3 levels of reviving yourself. You can revive yourself for 3 bars. Half the bars are a full bar, and it uses a small amount. But if you go down again, it increases more because you went down, or you could use gold orbs. And what's interesting, every time you log in daily on Devil May Cry 5, you get 1 gold orb. So, I mean, you could just let that shit stack up every single day, or you could just, have fun, just get these red orbs. I mean, it's not difficult to get it at all. But nevertheless, I mean, it sucks that they got rid of the green orbs. I mean, but
you know what? I'm feeling like this though, Platinum. I am so fucking happy because I was fucking shitty, dude. Like when the way they were talking about the microtransactions, I'm like, here we go, man. One of my most favorite franchises fucking destroyed, but it's not the case. That is literally not the case. Thank fucking God, because I was.
We were talking mad shit about that. We were pissed.
Remember? Remember, we were like, fuck that shit. And Terry was like, it's nothing. And I'm like, no, fuck that shit. You know, and she was like, you need to calm down. I'm like, no, fuck you. And it was just like,
but we're like $177 for fucking skins. Like, we were pissed.
It was like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Terry was like, it's nothing. And guess what? That's why I said she was right. It truly is. It literally, you don't even see it. Like you have to go to the transactions to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
you
it's
just
even
you don't even see it.
You look at it like, I don't even really need that much, or
you don't even see it.
So you just don't pay attention to it, and you just keep playing.
So I was happy as fuck because I was, man, you know, Devil May Cry, like you said, Platinum, it's like a cherished franchise, man. It's you got to handle it with care, and if you, just like with DMC, when they threw off Dante, it almost destroyed the franchise. So you just got to be careful, man, especially with something like that.
You got to be careful with the baby. You gave it to a
man. Can you protect his neck? Please protect the baby's neck. You know, don't fling him around. God damn
That's what Ninja Theory did. Just like, you bitch. Can you breathe now? Stop crying.
God damn it. You know, it was like an abusive parent. But, you know, they came out on top. And, you know, honestly, if you think about it, Capcom has, like, done right. I mean, with Resident Evil 7, then they had Resident Evil 2 remake.
To the community and say, hey, do you guys want to fucking remake a Resident Evil 3? We'll work on Resident Evil 3 before doing Resident Evil 8 for you guys. They said, do you guys want that? This is like, we're fucking doing it for you guys. You know what? We let you guys something. I'm like, yeah!
I'm so fucking
he was like, yeah!
That shit was hype, man. I'm glad Capcom is back though.
The only negative thing I have to say about Resident Evil 2 is that when you play as Claire, it doesn't match up.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't.
yeah.
And then you kind of do the same
scenarios
that you did. Like you kind of beat it twice, but just as a different person. Because it's the
some avenues are different. Some avenues are different.
I've been watching with my big brother. I haven't played, but like we'll solve the stuff together. So when I stream it finally, I won't be like I'm stuck. Like I probably won't be stuck.
I think what it is that they maybe because of budget time consumption, like as far as like elaborately like
that's
making
the only reason
things
why I
different.
Wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Like I think it was because of that versus the old Resident Evil 2. That had more time to just fucking create these scenarios out their ass, like.
But also, like, it's not as like, because I was gonna get it on the 64. 64.
Hey.
But I thought about it. I was like, I don't want to deal with the stupid wonky controls, the camera shit. Like what they did justice with Resident Evil 2. So that's the only reason why I would.
Resident Evil 2 is.
It's gonna be the shit. I can't wait to
I
play
still got it. I haven't installed it. Platinum. I'm sorry, man. I know you calling me out, dude. But remember I told you I had to get Anthem out of my system first. So what I'm going to do for you, sir, next week Saturday,
for you,
boom,
sir.
9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be
Saturday. Nah, bro. Yes. Do it Monday or Tuesday, my dude.
I can't, man. I got work shit. It's got me fucked up. Honestly, I know, man. I'm sorry, dude, but I can't. But Saturday for sure. You can lock me in. If I don't, I'll lose all my lives on the show. But it's Saturday, 9 p.m. I will be playing Resident Evil 2. I'm going to try to get through it as much as I can without shitting on myself. But
my brother beat it in about 9 hours.
Okay, good. So I can probably get through a lot of it if I put in like at least 4 hours on stream.
Leon.
On an average, it takes about like 9-10 hours if you
9-10 hour fuck. Okay, so I have to do 2 streams then. Okay, so I promise I will do 2 streams consecutive Saturdays. Starting this Saturday coming up, I will do Resident Evil first half. And then next Saturday after that, I'll be doing Resident Evil second half. And I'll do a 4 to 5 hour stream on the Twitch channel. So, because we need a little bit of content. Content been kind of stale on Twitch. So, I'm going to put that shit up on Twitch.
I've been super busy.
And everybody in chat can hold me to that shit.
Yep.
And everybody on the panel can hold me on that. I know Platinum is. He going to be hitting me up in the motherfucking IMs in a minute.
Right. Well, like, what's really good?
Right. So, that shit is going down. All right. Next up, Terry, I don't know if you were a big Halo player. But I was definitely Halo.
And I played Halo. I own the Master Chief Collection because everyone always went on how amazing. I own it on Xbox, yeah, and like everybody always goes on about how amazing Halo is.
OG Halo 3.
I did. I played the original, and I liked the music, but the gameplay was sucked. The second one, the gameplay was better.
Shit.
but the storyline was I can't get into Halo. I just find the game to be super boring. The story is boring. Everything about it is boring. It's just
way too long. I think
the shooting stuff, like the game physics are really good for its time. You know, the game physics are solid. The musical score is fantastic. But when it comes to the regular gameplay and like the story, it's so fucking boring that I just couldn't force myself to play 3 or the other one.
Not unless if you play with friends. Then it was a blast.
I played it with friends. Well, I played 1 and 2 with friends, and it was boring as fuck. Like I had fun playing with Mike. We had our laughs, but the game is shit. I hate Halo. It's no fucking fun at all. The game sucks. It really does.
She's being honest. She didn't like it at all.
I hated the game. I played it because Mike really wanted me to play it, so I did it for him. Yeah, but I hated the game. Halo is trash. It is trash. Maybe for its time when it came out, because there wasn't anything really big for Xbox when it came out, so it was its big launch title thing. It was great maybe for then. But when you look at shooters we have, Halo is trash.
Well, I did like first Halo though, especially the multiplayer. Like when multiplayer came into play, it was good. It was really fucking good.
I liked Halo 1 through 3. That's my thing. I liked Halo 1 through 3, and 4 and 5 was meh to me. I was like,
Reach was amazing.
No, Reach was good, and what I'm glad that it's coming out on PC though. See, this is
awesome. It's coming to
this is the PC love here. Hashtag PC.
PC.
Hashtag
PC, Danny.
Hashtag PC. I'm a PC. But for real, like it's just crazy that we're getting these Halos, which means that PvP is going to be fucking popping. Like you talk about dethroning like Call of Duties and shit like that, that the PC fan base
will.
Is going to fucking demolish it.
I'm gonna play with my controller on the PC.
I'm not fucking with that dude. Dude's just too moist, man. Sorry, LaLa.
The funny thing though,
dude's just
but the funny thing about Halo was, for me to get Terry to play, I had to break her out of jail.
What? What?
Yeah, ask Terry.
I had a lifetime ban on Halo, and so.
Here we go. Here we go, and it comes out. So why? Why? Why, Terry? Why, Terry? Why were you banned?
I had a lifetime ban. I never had interest in Halo, and I would always shit on it. So I got the lifetime ban. I wasn't allowed to play it. And years went by. And Mike really wanted me to play it. And I told him I can't. I have a lifetime ban. I'm not allowed to touch it. And so then he and I had to beg and plead to get the ban lifted. I had to make a deal. And then the ban was lifted. And then I played it. And I tell you what, after playing that game, it wasn't worth it. I wish I was still banned, and that deal should never have been made because it was both. The deal was terrible and the game was terrible. So I lost in both ways.
Dre said, "Did you call somebody the N-word?"
No, I got a lifetime. I didn't get a lifetime ban from like the game, like through the devs or anything. It was like a thing between Joel and me.
I don't even want to ask what you did for Joel, but maybe I should because I want us to go there.
No bander.
What you had to do? What you had to do? What you had to do?
No, it's not part of. I can't because of TOS.
Oh, is that nasty? Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Look at LaLa. The deal was definitely not good on my part. And the game was trash.
Ooh, Joel.
No,
fuck Terry.
Danny,
tell us what it was.
No, but Danny, when you say, I think the pinpoint was Halo 3 with Forge. You get you and your group of friends go in there and build anything.
Yeah.
Or you download special maps off people build, and you can have like a zombie map or different types of stuff. That was the shit right there.
That was the shit.
Yes.
That was the shit. Wait, hold on.
Joel. The online multiplayer there?
Tell us.
Freaking amazing.
It was dope. It is dope. But
Joel, if you tell them what the deal is,
Joel.
We're going to get a divorce for real.
Get your pin out. Say something.
Oh shit, Joel! Look, send me an IM, dog.
I'm the attorney runner. Let's go.
She said,
listen, let's go viral. Do it, Joel. Let's do it, Joel. Do it, man. Fuck it. Send me an IM. I won't tell anybody. Send me an IM, man.
Danny?
Yes.
Are you talking about Danny? Who is Danny? It says who's the person on the bottom left?
No, that's Brandon.
No, Brandon.
That's Brandon for them.
Sorry, mine's different.
Brandon.
I had to look.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean?
When you're moving back home.
That's Brandon the Whole Man, aka half the man if he's whole. I don't know.
Did you change shirts, Brandon?
No, he's B-Dog. B-Dog.
No, don't say B-Dog, please. No.
Michael, see where you started?
Joel wants to know when you're moving back home, though, Terry.
Ooh.
After the divorce.
Tell it, Joel. Tell it, Joel. Fucking enlighten us, man.
But anyways, Danny.
I hear you, King. I hear you, King.
We all know that if I left, he'd come crawling after me. We all know.
I honestly think, and I'm gonna answer King's question because I know I don't want to get Terry divorced. Yes, I think from now on, Halo will be part of the PC community. I mean, with them releasing damn near everyone that has come out on PC, including Reach. Yes, Halo.
No, but wasn't also Halo 1 on PC?
Halo 1 was on PC. Yes.
I mean, I'm not trying to shit on.
But an emulator just doesn't.
I would think that they already would have. Since those games are so old, I would figure they already would have them on. PC,
they had them on emulator. They got the Xbox.
There was
out.
one. The Halo games were part of the original MLG.
Yeah, it was part of the original
MLG
with like Quake. With like Quake and all of them, it was like all part of that same community.
Yeah.
Halo, especially for PC, that first one. But then after that, it was like we got that fucking Halo RTS. We didn't get any Halos after that. So, you know, it's kind of a big thing that Halo has made this triumphant return to PC, because I think
Halo Wars was pretty good.
Well, Halo Wars, that shit.
But that's more a strategy game.
Yeah. You know, this is like epitome PC. You know, Halo, I think just fits better on PC. Like, I've always felt like Halo was a PC game, you know, that was kind of adapted for the console audience. But I think, you know, having that mouse and keyboard feeling of being able to headshot a motherfucker, dude, that's going to be so fucking good, man. And I cannot
I agree with Joker
wait.
Rabbit.
I can't wait. What'd you say? What's Joker say?
Joker Rabbit said Halo Wars is garbage.
Yeah, Halo Wars was kind of, you know, you can keep that shit.
Actually,
but
I've never heard Rabbit use the word Halo and trash or garbage in the same sentence. I am shocked.
Because he's a true fan.
My thing is, I know King will probably disagree with me. Since 343 took over Halo, that's when they took over. No, hold on. When 343 took over.
No, Mike, I'll agree with you. Halo 4, Halo 5, I did not like.
I said no, I don't
did not like.
Yeah, since 343 took over Halo, that was Halo 4 and 5, and whatever else they got going on. I have not cared for Halo. I'm like,
yeah. Same here.
I
like it when it was still Bungie, so I agree with you on that.
See?
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Yeah.
But Reach was also good. Reach was great.
Right. Reach was decent, and right now, what they're saying in the rumors is that Halo Infinite, or what I think that's what it's
called.
Halo
6, something like that.
It's not called Halo 6. It's called Halo Infinite.
But
it's going to be. They're aiming for what the rumor is. They're going with the games with the service on Halo.
With what?
What?
Games with the service. Like, it's going to be online only. There won't be like a single play. There won't be a story to it. It'll just be like what you guys are doing.
So like Titanfall then?
It'll be like what you guys.
I hope that's not the case.
It's supposed to be a rumor. It's supposed to be like what you guys are doing in the Forge. You know what you guys do in the Forge? That's all it will be.
Yeah. You could even play a chess game in Forge. You could play one.
Well, listen, I hope it's not. I hope it is a single player, you know, with multiplayer. You know, you have the PvP side and you have the single player side. I hope it's like that. I don't want no games as service. I'll leave that for like Anthem and Destiny and all those games. But what, you know, Halo, I need that single player experience story That's what I need. I don't need that bullshit. You know, I don't want no extra shit.
I want the single player story.
Mm-hmm. Or at least co-ops campaign.
Yeah, I take a co-op campaign. I'll definitely take a co-op campaign. Yeah,
Play
but I don't want nothing else. Yeah.
Try to survive.
I don't want no microtransactions to buy different Master Chief skins and all that. I don't want none of that shit. I just want PvP like it was. And,
well, Halo 3 had the different skins, but you had to play the challenges or complete
to unlock them. Right. It wasn't just...
Or if you pre-ordered it, you got the flaming helmet.
Oh God!
But
it just sounds like they're about to do it. And they're gonna make every fucking.
I mean, it's big news that you PC guys are getting Halo on PC, and you can get it on Steam. You don't have to buy it through the Windows Store.
Yep, you can get it through Steam. So yeah, that's good news. That's great news because that means that
it's going to be in increments. It's going to be in increments.
Oh,
yeah, they're releasing them. Yeah, and once you get it, you just automatically have it.
But are they going to have online multiplayer right away? Also,
yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Online multiplayer confirmed right away.
Time to
for
return
all versions.
For
all versions
and destroy scrubs on Halo 1.
Oh, dude, all versions have multiplayer, dude, from whenever they're released. So you know that Halo 1 kill about to be sick, man. That shit's about to be sick as fuck, dude. And watch Twitch. Watch Twitch. Watch how that changes. Where it goes from Apex Legends to fucking Fortnite, and then you're going to start seeing Halo. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be there. Then you're going to start seeing tournaments for the first one and the third one. And, you know.
And then the second one and whatever.
The second one. Remember, they got the second one. And then they're going to go, okay, I want to do the newest one that comes out. We're doing a tournament. So it should be pretty dope. And I can't wait for the future of Halo on PC. All right. Next up, this subject, I don't know. Let me ask our streamers here. This is a question for LaLa, Terry, and King. What?
Terry, it's not just for PS4. You're thinking You're thinking of a whole different game.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Streamers? What are you talking about?
There's like two discussions going on.
I want to ask all the streamers on our panel right here a real question. Let's say, all right. Well, let me start with Platinum first. Platinum.
What up?
Let's say BioWare gives you $1 million to play Anthem. Will you do it?
Whoa.
I'm asking you a real question. I'm asking you a real question, Terry. And then I'm gonna ask you a question. No, it is. I'm gonna ask you another question.
It's not. And I'll explain why it's not relevant. Because people like us, $1 million means a lot. It's a lot of money, and we'll pretty much do anything for it.
I know, but
I
know, Terry. But I'm trying to prove a point.
That's $1 million.
Well, hold on. Isn't that speculation?
Let me go through. Let me go through it.
Isn't that speculation though? Because it was a collaborative thing. It wasn't just Ninja. It was like a group of other people.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I want to hear what the
so Platinum.
Is chump change. It's not.
No. He did get that $1 million. But he did get that $1 million. But I'm gonna ask each of our Twitch streamers here. So Platinum,
jumping in
Anthem, $1 million coming to you. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Terry.
I mean, you're a household name. Like, you well known, like, on the main platform of Twitch, and plus he's expanding. Like, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? People come up to you just to promote their shit because, you know what I'm saying, they put you putting their name on it. So, okay, it's gonna cost you. Like, all right, here's $1 million for you.
It's a business.
Right.
Yeah, it's a business. So he's putting himself out there. I don't blame him. I'm just tired of hearing his name.
Same question, Terry. Same game. Anthem. BioWare comes up to you. You love the game anyway. You were going to play it anyway. They said we're going to give you $1 million to play it. Yes or no?
See, I wouldn't do that.
Hold on, Big Mike.
I would play any game for $1 million. It's $1 million. But like I said, this is how it's not relevant because $1 million.
Hey, it is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why it is.
Ninja, it's chump
King.
So he can turn down $1 million. It's not going to hurt him.
King.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
$50.
Same question. Same game.
I'd play for $50. I mean,
right.
I'll do it.
Same thing.
I'll do
So this
I
is
love
why
playing
this is
games.
why I disagree, and this is the reason why I was asking this, and this is why I disagree with people who are upset with Ninja. Now, granted,
Oh yeah.
Ninja received. See, this is the reason why I did that exercise, Terry, because I wanted to. I had a point to it. The reason why I did that was to prove that it really $1 million is a lot of money, whether you're Ninja or whether you are Platinum Godfather or you are Terry, Cool Cat Terry, the Rage Queen, whether you're LaLa Alexis, ooh la la, whether you're King, the King of Soccer Messi, or whoever. You're $1 million. Yes, Ninja makes hella money, but that's $1 million fucking dollars. To first of all, Ninja loves Apex Legends, and granted, Apex Legends got popular even without Ninja. But will you say no to being paid to play? Which he said was one of his favorite games. $1 million to play Apex Legends. Hell yeah. I love Apex Legends. And I'm not mad at Ninja for it.
I would play any game.
But my thing is people are mad at Ninja though. But people are pissed with Ninja about it though.
Because why?
Because they feel like Ninja shouldn't have accepted that money because he gets damn near $1 million or $2 million.
I'm not saying he shouldn't accept it.
Everybody's mad at him because he got paid.
I'm saying
but should he?
His job.
Should he have turned it down though?
His job is to play a game. He turned it down or he took it.
No, he took it. But do you think he should have turned it down?
I don't care if I'm a millionaire. Another million.
Damn.
Right.
People are just mad. They're just mad because they feel like he's betraying Fortnite because he's the Fortnite guy. So the Fortnite fans, Fortnite guys feel betrayed. But it's like it's video games. Who only plays one game for life? Nobody.
League of Legends players.
They play other.
League of Legends dudes do play like that.
Those people need to get off. Just leave the man alone. If he wants to play another game on occasion, fucking let him.
That just sounds like they're hating. I would take. If I was a millionaire, if I was fucking the Beyonce Ninja of Twitch, and I had all this money, and I had millions of viewers, and they said, play this game for $1 million, I said, fuck yeah, thank you for these $1 million, I'm gonna go fucking be a millionaire. Like, I don't think everyone, I think everyone's hating on it just because, right? Yeah, like, who cares? I'm getting paid to do what I love. This is why I worked for years to get to this spot.
Exactly. If Epic doesn't want him playing other games, then maybe they should, give him a little bit more enticement to stick around and go playing something else.
This might be like
don't give them opportunities to give him
unless he signed a contract with Epic saying you can only allow
that's the
play.
Only time it would be bad.
Fortnite.
I don't know if either or not, but
I don't know either.
If Fortnite was paying me millions of dollars, then I'd sign that. But if they weren't offering me $1 million to play their game, then I wouldn't sign it. That's the difference, though, because it is a business, and you do have to think of your job as well, because this is a job. I mean, or a career is a better word to use. So you do want to make money, even if you are making hella money.
I feel like this. Don't you all want to reach that plateau? I mean, as Twitch streamers, don't you want to reach that plateau where you could take, $1 million sponsorships and be that big and famous, and be able to have that type of access? It seemed like I think they were just shitty because it was Ninja. A lot of people find Ninja kind of exhausting, or they feel like, they don't really like him and shit.
I mean, I didn't like some of the stuff he did at TwitchCon, or what he did at TwitchCon. I didn't like that.
Yeah, there's some pretentious shit that he does.
He fucking parked his RV at the front door with his fucking name and picture, and then never came inside, never talked to anybody, nobody fucking seen him. Tim the Tap Man was walking around, and there was like a fucking ocean of people surrounding him. There was no security. He was very friendly. I met hella partnered, and he was the only person whose their name was outside by the fucking door where you walk in. Fuck, like he just parked it there. Like only you get to park there. Only you get to do this. So why aren't you? Where are you?
He said he felt entitled.
Like,
he did.
Like
that was an entitled move. Now that was an entitled move.
That's fucked up. And that still makes me. I'm hella mad about it still. Like that's not cool. Even if that was me, if I was the fucking Ninja, I would not park my shit there. I would
not
walk
be
around
there
and talk to everybody.
Yeah,
I would try to be everybody's friend, because that's what I want to be. I want to be everybody's fucking friend. I'm not this person that's gonna park their car outside and hide in there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was I agree with you. That was a little big-headed move, but You know, I'm not mad at Ninja for this. I'm like, dude, get that fucking cash, bro. Because I'm telling you, if they offer any one of us $1 million to play any fucking thing, I don't care if it's Barbie's Adventure EX. We're going to be fucking playing Stormy Daniels. What?
Joel said he's buying some Stormy Daniels. Yeah, just Joel said he's buying
with the $1 million, with the $1 million, and you know she fucked with Trump, so $1 million gets you a long way with Stormy. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to hit that from the back, you got it. You got it. All you need, you can say, "Look, baby, I stream on Twitch. I got this money from Apex Legends. Can I see what that mouth do? You know what I'm saying? Can I see what that has? Can I pop that shit up? And I want to see what them legs shaking like. You know, I got $1 million."
But we're not friends anymore.
hey,
My friend Balak.
You remember what Stormy Daniels said, don't you?
You talking about his shit looking like Toad from Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold up. No, let's not go there. I don't want to. That's disgusting. That is disgusting, and I don't want to talk because I'm leery thinking about it. You know, no.
I'm weird.
No.
Okay, next topic.
All right.
I just gotta say that shit's yeet.
How many more topics we got left?
We got one more. It's short topic, small topic, so we'll get to that and then we'll do our final round. We don't even need that motherfucker, probably. Shit. Battlefield 5, they released a trailer for their BR Firestorm. It's officially announced. I think, do you have the release date on that, Big Mike?
March 25th.
March 25th. So March 25th, you'll be able to do the BR. I kind of want to do a little bit of that trailer, but I'm like, I don't know if they'll fucking dick us or what, you know?
They might.
They might dick us.
I wouldn't think so. I've seen lots of people showing it off. All you gotta do is turn down
the audio down.
Sound,
okay.
And we just watch the video and we talk about it.
All right, let me do. Yeah, okay. So let me.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do, donkey.
Okay. Fucking love Shrek, man. I need to watch that again. I keep talking about Shrek. I fucking love
that.
Are
they coming out with a sequel or anything? I haven't heard from
No, they're doing a remake.
They're doing a reboot. They're doing a reboot.
Serious?
Yes.
A reboot?
Of the first one?
Yes.
Yes.
Like just like reanimated or something?
Reboot. Like it's all new.
Rebooted.
No,
that's so lame. No.
What?
That's so stupid. You don't remake a fucking animated movie. This ain't live action. Like
they're fucking doing it.
What movie?
Fuck.
Basically, LaLa, they basically said, you know, we're trashing this Shrek and starting again.
That's stupid because the first Shrek is the fucking best.
Oh, I love the original Shrek.
Like when he's all like, pick number 3, my lord, or number 2, my lord. Like, what the fuck? Don't you dare!
You can't remake.
They haven't done a spin-off for Puss in Boots as well. That's how fucking good was.
That one's great. All the Shrek are fantastic.
That's how good fucking Shrek was, to where you could just like do spin-offs of different characters.
Shit, man. I'm pissed.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Like you can't. What are you gonna not say that in the next one? Because you have to.
I mean, they can do what they want. It's Hollywood.
They're gonna fuck up my movie, man. I'm gonna be pissed.
Although, Danny,
Yes.
I sort of want to talk a little bit this one topic because we were talking in the messenger, all of us. So and Mike, you and I, we were agreeing. So last weekend, I went to the movies with my family, saw Captain Marvel. Terry was going on her whole rant about blah blah and such. So I I've forgotten all about that, and I was just watching a movie because it's a Marvel movie and it connects with all in Avengers and everything.
Here we go.
And it's a really great movie that if you ignore everything else, it's a great movie.
That movie is filled with plot holes. It's got very lazy, sloppy writing.
How do you know?
The protagonist
ignore everything else. What kind of statement is that?
The freaking protagonist has no challenges in her life. She just sails through everything with no problems.
Are you reading reviews?
It's a crappy ass movie. It's a crappy ass movie.
Oh my goodness, Terry! Oh my goodness, you're back in my good graces for now.
For Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
She's just reading the reviews, though. She's just reading from the reviews. She has not seen it.
But I agree with her, though. It's not worth the $8, $10 or whatever.
You can't read the reviews because all 500 million or however many they had got purged off of Rotten Tomatoes. So you can't read reviews. They pulled
Stop.
But still, it has very lazy copywriting. It's got a lot of plot holes. It's bad.
Stop.
It's bad.
No, it's not. Stop.
Yes, it is.
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
Captain Marvel joking.
You're even more delusional when you're having an argument with Platinum about.
It's freaking. It's
damn!
Writing. She doesn't struggle with anything. All right, she just sails through all these problems. Nothing comes difficult. They fucking they have this whole thing with they had the space guy come down with the cat or come down to stop the I forgot they call them because I don't follow Marvel that closely, but they have the guys that can shapeshift and they have this
Skrulls.
They have this the Skrulls. Yes, they have this cat that keeps showing up in these weird places where it shouldn't be.
Like
and you would think this fucking space cop who's supposed to know all about the Skrulls is gonna be, hey, that's very suspicious. Maybe that's one of them. And he's not gonna fucking notice. That is bad writing. That is a plot hole. That the fucking expert didn't even know there was one fucking right there making out with him? Fuck. Badass.
Nah.
She hasn't even seen it.
It's not bad.
It was at this moment when they knew they messed up.
Oh, and the child actor was trash.
I agree with Terry on this shit. I mean, I don't think it's worth the $8,
for damage
honestly.
control for Marvel.
Right, you see that Mike is damage controller.
I just hope her character improvement. I just hope her character improves a lot in Endgame because this is a very short time span with having to grow to love the character as we did for all Marvel characters. But this is like the end of this the Avengers final phase. So she doesn't because she doesn't have time for us to
Chris
get
Evans,
to know her. You know what I'm saying?
Downey Jr. Their contracts are up after.
If she came out with her second standalone movie before the end game, I would probably give her a little bit more credit. You know what I'm saying? But having to have a month apart from each other, that's too short of a span for us to get to know the character. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm just saying, it's like I can't. Go ahead.
I get you. You can't love her.
I get what you're saying because for an origin story. They leave so much unanswered. It's an origin story. You're supposed to have an understanding of the character, and they leave so much out. And if you were coming in as a new fan who just want to see it, you would have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, and you'll enjoy it because it was like, oh, okay.
You have to watch the previous Marvel movies to understand all the goddamn references in there. So you can't even come in. You can't even come in and watch it as a standalone movie.
I haven't seen Black Panther because I don't know shit. Like I
literally you cannot watch this movie unless you've seen previous ones.
That's the point of a Marvel movie, though. Like you have to be a fan and watch all of them.
But it's an origin, though.
Plus,
it's an origin story
she ain't got no booty though.
Follow.
Where the ass at? Like
you know, you should be able to go to any origin movie without seeing the other ones and be able to pick up on it. This one, you have to know the previous shit on it to understand what's going on. It's got too many references to previous shit happening in this movie, and it's so badly fucking written. It's very, very lazy and sloppy, and it's very, very bad.
Shout out to James Gunn that's doing computer writing on Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Also, James Gunn returning back to Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, shout out, yeah.
He got played dirty in the beginning.
I think Disney was just covering their ass, like, you know what, just lay a low. Bring it back on to finish it.
To get the storyline to promote. They're trying to get the storyline to promote the new Avengers movie. They got that. I mean, they succeeded at what their point was, and the point was to have this little introduction to her so they can have her in the fucking Avengers movie. They did that right, but everything else was half-assed and shit. All right.
I think everyone in the theater that I was at pretty much liked it.
Oh, and they're trying way too hard to be funny in that movie. They're trying way too fucking hard.
Well, because they're trying to take it back because the thing was like it was in the 90s.
It was in the 90s.
Yeah, they was trying to crank these.
They were trying too hard.
But in the 90s, you was making their same corny shit. So I kind of agree with that sense. Like
but they were trying to fit their theme. They
Man,
were
fuck y'all, man. The
trying
90s
way
was my
hard
motherfucking
to use
shit,
jokes.
man.
You know, like when you're
what I'm
trying to be
saying?
funny
Fuck y'all,
and you're
man.
forcing it,
I
and it's
grew
no
up in the
longer
90s,
funny.
man. Fuck y'all, man. We just say no corny
Exactly,
shit.
that's where I'm from.
We said dope. You know what I'm saying? That's a 90s
no.
word. Fuck y'all,
It's
man.
just-
I'm repping
it's
for the
just crap.
90s. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
You know,
Hip
and then
hop.
they have this
Hip
big
hop was
moment.
at a peak in the
Okay.
90s. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? 90s was the shit.
Yeah, but they
now.
fucked up the
Now.
90s. The 90s, they still fucked up the 90s in that movie with the way that they did it. Yeah, they did. Okay, look.
I haven't seen it.
With
You
the
have not
smashing
seen it.
pumpkin, with the smashing pumpkins fucking posters plastered side by side and spammed them because that was something you saw all the time. No, you didn't do that.
Yeah, that was the 90s.
No, you didn't.
That's a thing.
No,
Yes,
you didn't.
that
You
is
did
a
not
thing.
spam.
That
You did
is
not
a thing.
spam.
I can show you.
That is
like,
the
They did
thing.
not spam
Like
the posters
videos.
like that. There were a couple stores that would, but overall you would not do that. You would. They did
No,
not.
Terry,
They
you're
did not
wrong.
take.
Since you haven't seen the movie, you can't say anything.
Sarah's been wrong the whole
You do not
podcast.
see
Glad-
them
I agree
posting
with you,
advertisement
Bruno, on
side
that.
by side. Yeah, maybe like if a Joe Schmo was putting up little ads and flyers on stuff, yes.
No,
But when
that's
it comes
how
to
it
big-
was in the 90s.
But when it comes to big advertisements, they don't
Hold
put
on,
the same
let me tuck
ads
my
side by
age
side
in
by
real
side by
quick,
side.
though. Yeah,
So
let me
no,
tuck that
that
motherfucking
is
shit.
just they were stretching it. They were trying really hard.
Terry wasn't
to make
born
it
in the
out.
90s.
They were
Yes, he was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, he was.
Exactly.
That part was inaccurate. They just really wanted to
Nope,
slap it in
nope.
your face so that you know for a fact this was the 90s. They were really pushing it, and they tried too hard on
Okay,
that.
okay, so
Terry
so
was
you
not
say
born
that
in the
Blockbuster.
2000s.
Are they pushing that? Are they pushing Blockbuster hard to make it was the 90s?
They were trying too
Here's
hard.
my
They
question.
were trying way too hard.
Did she watch
No.
Did she watch the
It's
movie or
terrible.
did she
And
just
then-
watch the
and then
trailer?
there's the second
Brandon,
part.
Brandon,
And then-
good question.
and then
Did you
have this
watch
big
the
part.
movie or
You
not?
have this-
Did you
have
watch
this
the
big
movie
part.
or not?
Okay, when she's supposed to be
Did you
coming
watch
into
the
her
movie or
powers,
not?
right? Hold on, I'm still talking there. You have the
No,
big
you
moment.
can't say anything without
There's
watching the
big
movie.
moment. There's the big moment when she's coming into her powers, and you're getting excited. You want to get in the feels like, yes, it's happening, and then they crush it by putting a No Doubt song that just kills the whole moment. No, the movie was trash.
Nah, no, you're
I
right.
think she just watched previews.
Yeah,
No, she just watched.
I want to watch this movie just so I can like.
It's not a bad movie. I'm not saying it's the best movie of.
I heard it
of
was
the
like an
novels.
8 out of 10.
but it was a
I heard
good
it was
movie.
a 7.
It's about
It was a 7.
I,
It was a 7.
It's
It
like
was a good movie.
it's like people would collect all the other Marvel movies, but this one people would rather just skip. Like that's what I heard. I'm like, wow,
Or they skipped
this
the
is not
whole
even worth
movie.
collecting. That's how like mediocre it is.
What about the Hulk movie?
I
And see, I
mean,
agree with what Alucard
what-
said. Alucard gave it a 6 out of 10.
the two
That's a
Hulk
no
movies, the
yeah.
three.
actually, it was like
Actually,
3 Hulk
I
movies.
liked Homecoming.
Frozen says
I
it's
like
the worst
Homecoming.
movie
Three
for
different
the Marvel
Hulk
comic universe right now.
actors.
Yeah.
But I went and saw it, and I went and saw it with Brandon. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
And like I said, the
Yeah,
honest,
it was great.
honest opinion, I like the throwbacks. Spoiler, I like how she came from, she crashed down in the Blockbuster. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty fucking cool. We haven't seen Blockbuster for like how long?
Hold on. Big Mike,
Also,
when you say spoilers, when you say hold up. When you say
Spoilers.
That's
spoilers,
literally in the freaking
when you say
promo.
spoilers, though,
That's not a. That's not
You
a
have to
Give
say
people a
spoiler
chance.
before you spoil.
because
I
Big
think
Mike,
it's
Big Mike
No,
say
you said-
spoiler.
That's
You
not a
said-
spoiler.
Big
But
Mike
that's
like
a
spoiler,
spoiler,
and then he's
and then you
instantly
said-
in the fucking shit. It's like,
Spoil.
give
that's
somebody
not
a
a
chance
spoiler,
to
though.
turn the
You're
shit
saying-
off.
You have to say, by the way, I'm about to say a spoiler. Here
Yeah.
it
That
is.
was on
You don't
Mike.
say-
Here is
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's on Big Mike. I'm talking about Big
That's
Mike.
true.
If you did not
However,
know
in
what I
this
just
case-
said
That's a lie for me.
was a
In this
spoil.
case, the Blockbuster thing's not a spoiler because they show that in
I
the
haven't
freaking
seen
trailer.
the trailer. So for me, it is a. I don't have fucking cable, so that is
That's
a
Most
fine.
spoiler.
movies
That's
spoil
fine.
the best parts in the trailers.
That's
Literally,
fine. Take my
almost
life.
all
Exactly.
movies, the best
Deadpool.
parts
Deadpool
are in
Alright,
is
it's
the
fine.
biggest example of that. All the
Alright.
action was in the commercial.
Let me finish.
all the best
Let me
parts in
finish.
movies are in
The
the
second one,
trailer.
it
So
wasn't like that anymore.
the trailer is the biggest spoiler of every movie.
Let me finish though. Like I said, you can take my life, Danny. I'll accept that. All
You
right.
accept that?
Yeah.
All right.
But like I said, on that note, I mean, we'll go to the music or the soundtrack. The soundtrack was good. It was lit. I loved the soundtrack. Did you not like the soundtrack, Brandon?
I liked it.
It was all the 90s music you and I probably listened to. It had Nirvana in there. It had some Smashing Pumpkins in there. Yeah, it had some TLC in there. It had everything from the 90s that I grew up and listened to. I loved it.
Yeah.
The action scenes were okay.
I'm showing my age, yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, tuck that motherfucker in, too, man. You gotta roll that shit back. Yeah.
It had some good action scenes that I enjoyed. It had some good action scenes that I enjoyed and I liked. It had some humor. She smiled. She laughed.
It had heart.
So a movie's good as long as the actress smiles and
REM
scenes.
REM.
And she did smile. I'm saying she
and
did
that
smile.
gives you an approval that it's a good movie because she smiled in action scenes. What about the sloppy fucking writing and all the fucking plot holes in it?
What are you talking about plot holes?
Terry is so... Terry, you are the most triggered person.
I'm confused about the plot.
She can't say anything because she hasn't seen the movie. So why can't she make the comments without seeing the movie?
I love it though.
It's like I can't say anything about Devil May Cry 5 because I never played the game, so I'm not going to say anything until I play the game.
Yeah.
No, I did not like Twilight there, Joel. I didn't care for Twilight.
Twilight was fucked up. Don't ever mention that on this show again. Or you will be permanently banned from the platform.
Baby will do that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
She's basically going off what Joel's preached into her in the reviews. And yes, on the reviews, what she was talking about, some of the reviews being purged. The reason why those were purged was because they were bots, giving it like an automatic 0 right off the bat. They didn't even watch it, they just gave it an automatic 0.
But everything I'm telling you is stuff that happens in the fucking movie.
That's fine, but have you what? You're not even a big
fan.
How
am I getting this, Mike? How am I telling you all these fucking problems if I don't know what I'm talking about, Mike? Huh?
She looked up the shit. She looked up shit online just before the picture was up.
Yeah, true, Brandon. True.
Like she did for Devil May Cry 5.
No review is going to go in that much detail. You think someone in a goddamn review is going to tell you, oh my god, they played this No Doubt song and it ruined the movie for me? No one's going to fucking tell you that. You have to fucking see the movie to know that shit, Mike, so shut up.
No, you need to
Nah.
I will take your approval on any movie once you go see a movie.
Oh damn! Once you see a movie, any fucking movie, you take your approval.
Oh damn, it's still going. I didn't know how long.
I never heard the extended cut.
I was like, this goes on forever.
Hey, LaLa, get down. Let's go.
I mean, you're arguing about movies all the time because half the movies I watch, she won't even watch. She won't even give it time of day. She's like, I gotta do a movie.
I'm done with you, Danny. I gotta go, guys. You guys been awesome today. Take it easy, guys.
We were gonna do a final round, but I think we had a.
I think we done with so many final rounds now.
Yeah, all right, Platinum. It's just there's no point.
I'm gonna go see Sonic, but I'm gonna go see Sonic, Joel. But it's gonna be a tragedy.
The Sonic character is cute.
I'm not fucking with Sonic. I'm not fucking with Pokemon.
I like the way the Sonic looks. I mean, they could have made it
You're
way
gonna go
worse.
see Detective Pikachu? That movie's gonna be fucking awesome.
I'm not fucking with them.
It's not meant to be serious, though. That's the difference with like this live action compared to others. It's like fucking Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. It's not meant to be hella serious. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Oh my god! Thank you, Darren. It's gonna be so dope. Like you have to go see it. It's gonna be so funny.
I don't.
It's gonna be for adults. It's gonna be for adults. Like I could just tell it's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be so good.
Mike can go see that, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Nothing could be better.
And hear me out, LaLa. I guarantee you, and I'll put money on it. Joel or Terry will not go see Detective Pikachu.
Well, Terry doesn't like Pokemon.
I don't like Pokemon, and I don't like Ryan Reynolds, so there's really nothing for me to go see that movie.
But hold on,
Terry.
But she will go see Sonic with Joel.
No, I'm not gonna go see that movie either. If Joel wants to go see it, he can go see it. I'm not gonna go see it.
You'll
But
go
I'm
see it.
saying, I think the Sonic character looks all right. I mean, they could have made it way worse. I think they did all right.
I agree with you on
I
that
didn't
one,
even know
Terry.
they made it a live
I don't think the Sonic character looks scary as I thought it would. It doesn't look scary, but there's something still off about Sonic.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he's not a bad
it's
guy.
not
He's
scary,
a good guy.
though.
It's just his humor isn't my kind of humor. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. It's just not my humor. That's why I don't like him. He's just not my kind of humor. I'm not into that.
Funny.
That,
I get
that
it. Though.
very,
I get it.
that
She doesn't like
slapstick,
Deadpool either. She doesn't like
immature
Deadpool
kind of
either.
Humor isn't my thing. Yeah, because Deadpool is super slapstick and immature.
Yeah, she does not like Deadpool, so that's the wrong.
That makes it break my heart, Terry.
I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool. He's one of my favorite fucking characters, man.
I love him. I'm gonna get him tatted on my.
I mean, it's not my humor. It's just not my humor.
LaLa, check that out. Look at that shit.
I see it, man. Like, look at this shit right here. I don't even open this, and you guys know I'm a fucking drunk. This is how you know I love it.
I will still wrap it for you, though. I mean, I have a Deadpool.
That is hot as fuck right there. I need that hat and them shot glasses. I need both of them
That is so awesome.
That's just dope as fuck.
So I'll still wrap it for you, LaLa, but I'm telling you, I can't get into the humor. It's just not fun.
You already broke her heart. You already broke her heart.
It's over. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I fucking love Deadpool.
All right.
I like Deadpool 1 and 2.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I don't. The humor isn't funny to me. It's just obnoxious and annoying. That's just me. It's not my humor.
Hitting me when I'm down.
I'm sorry. It's not my thing.
She don't fuck with Pokemon. She don't fuck with Deadpool. So
like
boom.
anything I fucking like. I mean, what the fuck, man?
Let me shout out chat. We got Lamont. We got Dreology.
Like my least
we
favorite
got
fucking pop. It
Joel.
won't stand.
We got Anthony Henry. We got Pudsey. We got
It's
Darren.
a sticky tack.
I'm gonna have to.
We got
It's
Joking
fucking
Rabbit. Who else we fucking got?
Yo, you forgot the most important
Frozen.
thing.
We got
You forgot
Darren. Who?
Random guy. You forgot random guy.
Random guy. Random guy. Let's see who else.
That's really his name. Random guy.
Yeah,
that's his
to
name.
the top if you can. The first person that was in chat was his name.
There he is, Random Guy. There we go. His name is Tony, though. So what up, Tony?
Yeah, his real name's Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Don't fuck with me, Tony.
Oh snap!
Shouts out to chat. John Erickson. John, what's up, bro? Shit. And everybody else who lurked.
Did you see
once
the
again,
that did the speed run of getting banned from PlayStation?
Who?
Terry got banned from fucking. I want to know what she did. What was the deal? That's what the fuck I want to know. Look, Joel, let's listen. I'll give you, Joel. I'll give you something you want if you give me something I want. Joel, I'll give you something. If you give me something I want, I'll give you something you want. Joel,
love you. I hope to see you guys again.
Joel, you want to talk about Jesse Smollett, right? All right.
It's something that I'm not proud of and I'm ashamed of, and I never wanted
Joel,
to do it.
I'll let you talk about Jesse Smollett live on the show if you tell me what the deal was. I want to know what the deal was.
No. You can just guess. Okay, and then hang up.
we issued the invitation, Joel.
I'm trying to hang up.
We issued the invitation.
We issued the invitation. If you take it, it's yours to choose. But all right, so that was the show. No final round because we had final show round.
The whole show was final round.
The whole show was final round. So thank you guys for watching. Shouts out to everybody in chat. Make sure you follow all of our streamers here. King, LaLa Lexus, the Rage Queen, Coquette Terry, Platinum, us here, me and Big Mike on the platform. You can follow us everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Catch us when you can, YouTube, Twitch. We're on every fucking thing, and all the links are below. So make sure you hit that heart, that follow.
On SoundPod also?
We're also on Podbean. We're on Podbean.
Podbean.
And the link, yeah, not SoundPod.
Take a
live. Take a live.
Because it's been forever.
Let's blow King all the way the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Promote the other one.
Hold on. Before I leave, I guess Joking Rabbit wants me to give a big shout out to Yeet in the chat.
Yeet.
Yeet.
I don't know about. Let's do this.
He was alive.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Some lame ass shit, bro.
Frozen. He doesn't need to run in Mortal Kombat 11 because all he does in Mortal Kombat is jumps.
Spam
jump. He just spam jumps in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you're so lame again, Big Mike. You're extra dead.
She said he's extra lame.
Pause.
Hold on. Pause. Hold on.
The yeet thing is a joke, inside joke between LaLa, Joking Rabbit, and me. That's
and everybody in fucking Discord. Everybody in my community knows how much I fucking hate that word.
LaLa hates the word yeet and
it's
moist.
Stupid. It's fucking dumb.
Okay.
Don't bring that word.
Have you ever had a moist yeet? Have you ever had a moist yeet?
God.
She's already Chuck. I'm telling you, she's like, man.
Oh God.
LaLa's gonna come after Danny.
Please don't. You know what I'm saying? I still want to live. I want to live.
Yo, if you all see the chat, spam moist.
Oh, they're doing it right now. No. Oh shit.
LaLa's gonna go after Danny. How Leon stabs.
Yeah. How do you do it, Terry? How do you do it?
Michael likes to start shit. Michael likes to get that knife going.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, let's get started here.
Oh shit, he's all.
Come on, I understand you guys love Capcom, but how can you get behind Capcom when they literally give
That's
a
dope,
man
Darren, ain't it?
this ability for stabbing? Come on.
I know.
I was watching it. I didn't think it looked like that.
Claire does it right.
He over
Leon
here
is just like
he's over here slashing it up.
He does. He be like,
you're supposed to stab the zombie.
That's exactly what it does. He goes, he has a knife like this.
You know what, though, Terry? It's his first day at work. Don't be mean to him. It's his first day
at work. You're gonna tell me you don't know how to stab?
It's his first day, okay? He wasn't properly trained. The zombie fucking apocalypse happened.
You're not a cop and you know how to stab?
That sounds like straight garbage.
You don't know how I stab, Terry. You don't know how I stab.
That sounds like garbage.
I learned from the best. I don't know. He did the same.
That's fucked up. All right, pause.
Sleeping on that
It's his first day. I think he did wonderful for his first day at work.
No.
And it was a zombie apocalypse. He did absolutely fabulous.
No. It looks like he's just trying to swat at flies. He's like, get back!
They could smell pretty bad. I mean, I heard they stink.
Yo, Frozen said, whoa, pause, stab what there, Terry?
I'll let you imagine.
Oh, I just got hot.
Passionate.
I got hot. No.
Okay, bye.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Catch us next week, 1:00 p.m. Eastern time. You're already in the correct place.
Pacific.
10 a.m. Pacific and like overseas.
12 a.m. Central time. No,
And
12
for
p.m.
UK
Central
time, it's
not
like
12 a.m.
6 p.m. or something like that, I think.
Yeah, 12 p.m.
What time is it there, Pudsey, right now? Because I know you're in the UK.
Right.
What time is it?
Right now.
They should be 5 hours ahead of us. So if we start at 1, it would be 6 p.m. for them. Depending on how far.
1 a.m. in Japan.
Oh, shit. Yo, shit. Okay, all right.
7:30 p.m. That's Darren says that.
Okay,
7:30. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No,
well, like I said.
One more time. Terry?
Bye.
No,
Terry?
Joel, we already went over that.
Joking Rabbit wants to know if he can get a yeet from you.
I don't say that word ever. I have never. I don't say that word. That word's not in my vocabulary.
It's a dumb word. What the fuck does it mean? That you're retarded. It just means
it's supposed to.
It literally means you're dumb.
It's supposed to mean it's a sound that you make when you're supposed to throw something.
Or that your brain is just smaller.
Well, yeah, it's just
brain.
Twitch has taken something.
Words.
Twitch has managed to take something as about a simple thing where you're just throwing something, and they made it into something even more, and it's just.
It wasn't even Twitch. It was just the stupid people everywhere. It's all over Instagram.
Exactly.
It's all over Facebook. It's just a dumb word. My big brother says it. I'm like, you're freaking lame. Well, who the hell are you? Shut up. I hate that word. It's so
Exactly, Joe.
What about like the word coolio?
Daddy says it real well. Yay.
Yeet, motherfucker. No, I'm just playing. Look, LaLa gone. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. We love everyone. We will be back next week. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.